Hey everybody, happy Thursday. Come on in. Thank you guys for waiting for me so patiently. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, this is the last live after show. I know I've been gone this entire season. I bet you guys thought, oh my god, we're not going to see him over here. But of course they had to save the best for last. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Are y'all copping hydraulics next week, Friday, on the 19th? Make sure you guys get hydraulics on the 19th. We're going to talk about many things on this last live after show. But if you watch this episode, which I'm pretty sure you have, I'm putting out a new song next week Friday, which I've been teasing and toying with over the last 2 seasons of Chasing Atlanta. Hydraulics, y'all have been. Come on in, girl. Cookie, stop that. Make a nigga spend it all on me. Let's get it in ride. Come on. Hydraulics. Come on. Oh, yes. Come on. Hydraulics. Come on. Hydraulics, baby. Come on. Come on. Hydraulics, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hydraulics. Come on. Come on, hydraulics, come on, hydraulics, baby, come on, I'm a superstar. Oh, I know that's right. Go ahead, push it all the way in.
You gotta hold it.
Oh, you know what? This may not work. This may not work. Hold on, let's do this. Audio, speaker. Okay, cool. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Yes, the king is here, honey. And it ain't Carlos King. Soon to be, though. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay, perfect, awesome. Okay, so what are we getting into? And Dario, what's going on? I have the private chat up. Girl, come sit down.
I brought you something.
What you bring me?
I brought you a brewski.
Girl, why you bring me this? Liquid death, bury it alive.
What's going on, people? How y'all doing tonight?
Darius.
How y'all doing? Oh my goodness, child. You say my name 3 times, 4 times. Girl, 18, 19, 20, 21,
girl,
22,
girl,
23.
You've just been like the candy man
I mean, it's just
of this
like,
season.
Here I go.
Finally, you appeared.
Hi there.
Now, why would I drink this and give myself a heart attack?
It's just,
I don't need to rev my adrenaline no more.
No. It's just, sparkling water.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I like this. Everyone, Darius is here.
How y'all doing tonight?
And Dario, what we get into first? Are you playing the clip? And Dario wants to play a clip for y'all guys, and I'll tell the significance of it a little bit later.
As we're drinking
liquid death.
I love y'all. How y'all doing?
How y'all doing? Oh, he said, wait a sec. Okay, so tonight's episode was a lie.
You know, I haven't had a chance to watch it.
Oh, well, we're gonna watch it live here.
Oh, Jesus. It's just so much going on.
It's been a lot.
What's wrong with your colleagues?
My former colleagues.
Because what have you done?
No, the contract for season 6 is up.
You've
grown
commenced.
Yes.
You've graduated.
Yeah, so my former colleagues, I don't know, what are they doing? Are they okay?
And what are they doing? Child, I heard it down at the...
I don't know.
Let's get a crunk, Oliver.
You want to get a crunk?
Let's get a crunk.
You and Mama Twixt got a crunk enough for me.
How y'all doing?
Y'all have got a crunk enough for me.
So uncouth. Vagabonds. That word just tastes so good.
A lot of them are vagabonds, just wandering. Wondrously.
Aimlessly.
With no intent. No sense of direction.
No place to go.
I'm ready to get into this episode. And Dario wants to play y'all something before we get into the things of the things. Today was really bittersweet, guys, because, I mean, this is really, like, my semi-final goodbye for not only the show. I mean, not only the season, but the show. We know this is the last season, you know, as we know it.
Oh, girl, you got some electricity up in here. This heat is bumping.
Oh, your girl, I'll be
No, you
calling
good, girl. That means you can pay your electricity bill.
on time, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I pay all my bills on time.
Girl. I like that.
Wobbly in my switcher! Y'all thought I was getting my hands dirty? I can't wipe blood and count money at the same fucking time. Hi guys, how you guys doing? Thank you guys for joining us on this impromptu Facebook. Wait, oh shit, hold on. This is Facebook, this is Instagram, and this is YouTube. Now, I'm the first to tell y'all, I'm not a very smart bitch. I'm not very capable, so I'm gonna try to bounce back and forth between everything just to talk to y'all and see what y'all want to talk about and whatnot. But thank y'all for joining me. Listen, I'm doing this challenge right now that if I get to 7,000 followers on Instagram, that is at he is Oliver Twist, spelled with an X, excuse me, I will do 2 freestyles to Megan Thee Stallion's Big Ol' Freak and Rit Sex. Once again, if y'all are able to get me to 7,000 followers at he is Oliver Twist on Instagram, I will do 2 freestyles to Big Ol' Freak and her new song Sex Talk by Megan Thee Stallion. So go check me out, help me out if you want it. Now maybe you don't want it. Maybe you don't want to follow me. Pay it. But what's going on? Okay, let me look at excuse all this dog hair. So the people say, is this natural gray hair? Is this natural gray in my hair? No, this is not a natural gray streak. I know a lot of people like to say, Oliver, is this a wig? No, bitch, this is not a wig. However, this is not an extension. It is an extension that I put in my hair. I used to dye my hair gray a long time ago, but like for those of you who dye your hair, you know, like when you dye your hair, it breaks down your natural keratin and then your hair be all fucked up and then all the other stuff. So I was like, fuck it. Actually, Nushia from Cutting It in the ATL gave me a box of runway curls with the gray hair. And so she was like, just put this in your hair, nobody will ever know. So that's what I do, just so I can protect my hair. But no, the black hair is mine, and then the gray hair is just to accent. I've always loved Storm from X-Men. I love Storm Holly Berry. I thought she was so beautiful. So yeah. Oh my God, so that is the first live ever for any show on Chasing Reality.
So does it mean like you're like the Nene Leakes?
Girl, don't use that term too much.
Come with the reunion, you came with the after show?
I mean, I did come up with the after show, yes.
I love that. I love that. And so many people have followed suit.
Yeah, I mean, all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not in every city.
Not even just Chasing, you know.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because people weren't going live.
No.
A lot of people would like do like blogs, but they weren't live. And I was telling Daria at the time, I was like, because I just saw like the fan reaction to me, and I was like we should really be engaging with people and like live. And so I called Dario, and I was like, well, girl, come over here. Let's just go live after the thing. Let's just make it a surprise. And then after that, of course, you know, monkey see, monkey do.
Of course.
A lot of people started wanting to do lives, and then Dario officially like made it a thing. But I'm just so proud that not only was she the first live ever,
but she's also the last live.
Alpha and Omega, everything in between.
Yeah. I love that. Did you say you were trying to make it to 7,000 followers?
Yes. At
Some
that
of the
time.
girls still are.
Oh my God. It's okay. Listen, we celebrate everyone
Yes,
at
we do.
their point in their journey.
We do.
They just have to recognize their own growth and be grateful for it, you know? And so that they can get more things to be grateful for. Yeah.
It's not rocket science. You're just going forward.
Takanisha on the beat. Could I please have a bucket of water just go over my head because I'm so hot? Get your shit together, girl. You asked to do this, now you gotta fucking perform, so get your ass out there. Okay, girl, I'll be right back. Bitch, they got y'all close up for trash. Ready? Let's go. Give me some room, let a big bitch come through. Straight out the door, giving my scores, 10s across the board. It's run away, not run away. It's run away, not run away. It's run away, not run away. Now let's get loose and slay.
Shit, my mama said, boy, you must be out your fucking mama, dude. I know this shit cause you know my door's
different for you. Kudos, because I can really relate to this song. I blame me sometime too, not for everything.
It's only a few people in this group that can make me get up and do a 1-2. But let me tell you, Rico kind of had me in my feelings, you know, because I blame me.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
I tried to take a look at her right quick.
I blame my...
Girl, she got this S curl in her hair.
Bitch, it's not an S curl, it's just waves.
Well, how did it get up there?
Waves on swim, so they hate on him. Yeah, where freaking Frack at?
Where are the Troys?
The
Where
Dominiques.
Where's the camera?
Where's the camera?
Miss Cameron ate that.
Yes, she
That
did.
is what I say that phrase often in my everyday life. Where are the Troys? Where are the Dominiques?
Where are they?
It's just so funny.
It's
I don't know
so
why
good.
it's so funny.
It just tastes so good in your mouth.
Yeah. Are we supposed to be talking about the scene?
I thought that was amazing. I blame myself, yeah.
I like that song too. Yeah.
I blame myself, yeah. Don't y'all love that song?
I thought it was really nice.
And then, vroom, give me some room, let a bit come through. That shit, it just rides. It just makes me
it's
feel
a good
like
song.
I'm just like, you know, a ballroom girl. I just wanna, but I'm not that pussy though.
Okay.
I'm not that cunt.
Yeah, you know, next episode, the people will see me shoot the visual for their video to this song. When we were at the HIV/AIDS testing awareness event, I was so like moved by the whole thing that I told Tonka that I would shoot and edit the video for free.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That's
so
awesome.
the people will see this next week.
And see, this is what I was telling. Like, this is what the show
is about.
And this is
what it should be.
This is what it should be about.
Yeah.
Not. Excuse me. Can you bring the camera over here? And scene and cue for the actress. Y'all keep chasing.
Yeah, that's what I think.
That's what I know.
That's what I
know.
That's what I know.
I haven't tried to get to know you. It was just like, bitch, who the fuck is this man? Yeah. So I haven't like openly like tried to get to know you. Which is unfortunate. It's kind of hard for me to see where you're coming from, which I do accept the apology. But a little birdie, right, was like, oh yeah, Jay pretty much told Wayne that keep your guard out for Cain. Keep your guard out for him. He's problematic.
Let's say names. Who's
well,
the
I'm
third?
gonna say names, you know, because the person who feels like you told them that, we'll speak on it when the time comes. But
what I will say that I have said to Wayne, and it had nothing to do with you, it was about other situations and other people. I said, you need to pay attention to what you say and who you say it around, and stop doing things on social media. I never said your name in that conversation because that conversation had nothing to do with you. What I would like to is next time we're all together, you bring that up then, and let's see who the murder is from saying something.
It's gonna be brought up.
Because I would like to address that situation here.
I don't care about you. The only person I've talked to about you is my best friend. I don't care, and I already know who this rumor started from. Y'all know, I know. If you ain't figured it out, it's JeTwahn. I already know. You know what? I'm gonna take the high road.
I'm sorry, y'all. I keep
will
remind me to unmute it because
Okay,
when the thing plays, it
You have
causes
to
an
unmute
echo.
yourself. Okay.
Yeah. But what I said, y'all, was that I really appreciate the growth that Jae Amour has displayed this season. I feel like last season he started off so strong, but then the drama with Cameron kind of took his ascension asunder.
Yeah.
And I feel like with season 6, he's come back better.
Yeah.
And like his green screens have been amazing. Like his green screens have been like
entertaining.
Oh, they've been so entertaining. And I don't feel like he's trying to be somebody.
No.
You know, I don't
This
feel
is
like
who Jae
yeah, I
Amour
feel like this
is.
is who he is. And he's
Yeah.
doing a really good job, you know?
You know-
Some people do a good job at being other people. But I feel like Jay this season is succeeding because he's being himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very proud of him.
You know, when we went to that Royal Couch event before the Twixt trip, and I sat down at that table and Jae Amour sat down and that ponytail was swinging, I said, yeah, Jae Amour is bringing something different this year.
It was the
ponytail.
It was the ponytail.
It was definitely the ponytail. I just knew when I saw that
gave you
ponytail.
indication.
And I said, I was like, I know you ain't sitting, I know that ponytail ain't got you thinking that shit.
The ponytail was indication that
It's
he was
definitely,
going to
it was
season.
definitely the ponytail.
So
Definitely.
what did my 30 inches give you indication of?
Girl. It gave me indications you was gonna be rolling in the bushes, bitch.
This bitch done lost it.
Just
finally.
rolling in the bushes.
This bitch done lost her damn mind. What's next? Ooh.
Girls, she's been very weird.
Hold on. Before we get into that, God, how many people are watching us live right now? I can't see it from my end. But I always love shouting out the people for watching us. How many people watching us? 929! Oh my God! Oh!
Welcome in.
Listen, if you guys are in Atlanta this Sunday, and Dario, please get ready. I am hosting a brunch at Pretty Plates here in Atlanta for MLK at ATL Pride Weekend. It starts at 11. Please come out. Let me hug your neck. We got $25 hookahs, a full brunch menu, 50% off mimosa flights and house champagne bottles, as well as karaoke. Please, if you are in Atlanta this Sunday.
You forgot the biggest draw, bitch.
What?
I'm gonna be there.
Oh! Everybody knows Darius.
Everybody knows
Darius will be there, child.
Hashtag King Darius, okay?
Yes. And Dario, if you got it, let's play it for the people before we get into this next.
Vroom, vroom, give me some
Oh, I'm
room.
sorry.
Let a bitch come through.
Oh, and Dario said, "Wait!" I know y'all listen, bear with us. But yes, if you're in Atlanta, please come out. 933. Can we get it to 1,000 before we go?
I think so.
Can we get it to 1,000?
That's what I think.
Can we get it to 1,000 and then 12?
No, we're kind of like in the same, like a similar effect tonight.
Yes, we have a synergy.
You know, I went to see Cirque du Soleil tonight.
Did you really?
It was very nice.
Who did you go with?
What's going on, y'all? It's Oliver Twixt here, the head nerd in charge, letting you know that I will be in full effect this Sunday in Atlanta for MLK Pride Weekend. I'm hosting Down to the Pretty Plates Brunch Bar here in Atlanta, and we will have it going on. Not only will we have karaoke full swinging in the place, we got $25 hookahs and 50% off mimosa flights and house champagne bottles. You don't want to miss it. Plus, a full menu. Listen, it is going down this Sunday again at the Pretty Plates Brunch Bar here in Atlanta for MLK Pride Weekend. Where Oliver Twixt, head nerd in charge, will be hosting. See you there. Here, shit.
Yes, guys, please come out this Sunday. If you're in Atlanta, I will be there in full effect. Pretty Plates at 11. Like I said, it'll be karaoke, full brunch menu, $25 hookah chow, and half off mimosas and champagne. I love M for Melon. I love seeing us all gather here. Please hit the like button, though. And hey, Oliver and Darius, love the glasses, boo. Thank you. I've never worn these out in public. These actually were going to be one of my confessional glasses.
They're very nice. Year.
But I didn't like it. And Dario, you want to play something? What was that? Are you ready to tune it up?
Send it to you.
Girl, group sessions on the dating app? Bitch, let me call Tonka because, girl, do you really know this boy out here advertising group sessions? Matter of fact, hang up the phone because, girl, I'm going to let him find out his own way. This ain't my battle. Like I said, I'm going to tuck it away. At any time, just know I got the ammo to shoot the bullet. How long ago was that?
I think I just saw it like a few days ago.
Girl.
Where do we begin? Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it.
And Dario, can you play it one more time?
What was happening?
Play it one more time for us, please.
That was my friend.
I don't know. He's been weird. Cain, the girl who ran up on the girls, she's been very weird. Who was that? Girl, group sessions on the dating app? Bitch, let me call Tonka because, girl, do you really know this boy out here advertising group sessions?
What's going on? Why are you looking like that?
Well, I mean, you don't know what people be like.
Well, I can't confirm that is real. That is real. That was a real
No.
profile.
But what I'm saying is you can't confirm what people are into.
Oh, well, I can confirm, but I won't.
Okay.
I'll just speak to what was shown on this screen. That profile wasn't fake. Because I saw it.
No. What I'm saying is...
Yes, I know what you're saying. You know, I'm commenting on what I saw. I mean, it wasn't fake. That wasn't a Photoshop thing. That was a real live...
I believe that.
Live
I believe that. I have no doubt about that.
But this was after... It had been, of course, y'all seen on the show last episode that they were a thing. They were together, and then we saw at the.
But what I'm saying, people be together and they still like to do things.
I mean, clearly things are being done.
Yeah,
because Dominique was able to have that moment.
Listen, this is Atlanta, okay? This is Atlanta. I don't know. Is it polygamy? Is that what they call it?
I think that's the word.
Yeah,
that's the term.
polyamory.
Yeah.
I think that and especially in this community, a lot of people don't ascribe to traditional, monogamous relationships. Mm-hmm. So maybe there was some type of situation. No, okay.
Not from my understanding of how it was being explained.
Why I'm over here trying to advocate for the devil?
Listen, the people better ascribe to the Lord, the Holy One.
Yeah, ascribe to the Lord.
In glory and strength.
Yes.
In the spirit of holiness, worship Him.
Worship Him.
Yeah, I mean... What else is there to say?
What else is going on?
I mean, and I knew that this was circulating, but I wasn't going to insert myself. What is my understanding? I mean, I don't... Let me tell y'all, and I'm just going to say it, what happened in this last episode, I don't take lightly, and I have not taken it lightly.
Correct.
And so, I love y'all, and y'all know I'm going to always tell y'all the truth. We got 1,000 people.
K.
I mean, I think he meant like 1,000 people.
Okay.
Now we pulling fucking Anima numbers. Fucking Anima, bitch. I would say, bitch, you ain't doing shit, bitch. You ain't doing shit, right? Gone. Thank y'all so much for 1,000 people watching me live right now. What I wanted to say was, I love y'all, and I don't mind telling y'all the truth, and I've always told y'all the truth. What is the truth? But I don't take lightly what happened, and I never want what I'm pursuing to be in danger because I'm being catty and, I'm talking, I don't want to talk too much, because I don't want, I just don't want to be foolish. Yeah. Because I'm not a foolish person.
And I just think like a general rule of thumb, like when it comes to people's like relationships, that's just, it's a no-win situation. That's what I've learned. Yeah. It's a no-win situation because you'll bring something to a person's attention, right? And they'll be more upset with you than they will at their partner. Yeah. Or they'll be temporarily mad at their partner. Forgive them because that love stuff, child, is just so intense, and it really just has a way of taking over your body, and your brain cells, and then they'll be upset with you still, but they're forgiving their lover. So when it comes to people's relationships, child.
And then on top of that, and I would like for us to move on, considering that me and Cain had a romantic past, and I was also friends with Tonka, I never wanted anybody to say that I was trying to cut in on their situation and try to liken that to me being jealous or upset because, I mean, at the end of the day, clearly by the last scene, if I wanted them, I could have them. And it was a choice not to engage in those certain things because of things that I saw and that I became aware of and that I made decisions from there. I wanted to be as far removed from that situation as possible.
Exactly.
Because I never wanted to be Oliver is trying to infringe on
what
this situation because I'm jaded. Because
it ain't.
And
it ain't never been that.
It's never been that. And I'll be very frank and very honest. One, in real life, I was dating someone. I was dating a whole doctor with a 6-figure salary during this time.
Hey, Doc, I know you're watching right now.
He probably not. He's busy. I ain't dating him no more. She's single out here, y'all.
Very single.
She's very single.
Very single.
But I was dating a whole doctor with a 6-figure salary at this time who I was madly in love with. And so this is no shade. And I would say this even if this situation at the end of the show did or did not happen. There was nothing about said person that would make me want to walk away from what I was already indulging in.
Correct. And that's why I was so glad that you were like forthcoming, forthright, and upstanding. Like, listen, as someone who I'm developing a friendship with and someone that I want to keep a good rapport with, let me just tell you that this is what the situation is, and then what you do with that information is on you.
Yeah.
Period.
Which I'm now, considering how the show played out, I'm glad I did.
Yeah,
I'm glad I did.
You have been looking real crazy.
I would have been looking crazy. Yeah.
Crazy.
I was looking like stupid. Yeah.
Anyway.
So yeah, we can move on to the next thing.
While you're in the hospital, you'll be on, monitored floor. You'll have a nurse assigned to you and all that. And if you're meeting discharge criteria, you'll go home the next day. From there, you detect an issue. You have any questions or concerns, something doesn't feel right, you call the office during business hours. You get the MA, and they'll forward questions to me. If it's after hours, all of us surgeons have we're plugged in with an answering service.
As excited as I am, I ain't gonna lie, I'm nervous as shit too. The doctor's saying high success rate, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm a Google girl. I get on Google, and I've seen a lot. And when it comes to me and his relationship, if this don't work, oh shit, because I was fucked up that day. Tonka has been my rock. So right now, I can't lie, I'm nervous for my friend because it's like, I just need you to come out of this. And I know it's something that you said you wanted when we set out and made our goals. The first of the year, we had goals. We said we was gonna help each other achieve, and I'm glad we're here, but it's a nervous moment because I'm just like, I need my friend to get through this. But girl, be there all the way, girl. Team Tonka, let's go.
He was very handsome. The doctor was very handsome. Anything you want to say? We can move on to the next thing. Ooh! Before we move on to the next thing, let me see what Indara is saying in the private chat. What can I tease right now? What we got? What I told Indara?
Ooh, I like this. What's that?
Hold on, we're gonna tell the people. No, it's okay. I'm glad you got excited because I'm gonna show the people
it's
too.
so nice.
Ooh, hold on. What I said. The Twixt Ooh, Dario, can we talk about the Twixt takeover right quick before we move on to the next? Talk about the next scene.
Okay, look, we got stuff to do. Okay.
Yo, we going. Yeah.
Pack your bags because you are invited to the Twixt takeover in the Dominican Republic, hosted by your favorite nerd, Oliver Twixt, from October 10th to the 14th, 2024. It's a 5-day all-inclusive stay at one of the finest 5-star resorts in Punta Cana, Hotel Rio Republica All-Inclusive Resort. Treat yourself to a luxury stay with beach access, fine dining, unlimited food and drinks, on-site attractions, spa amenities, and daily activities hosted by myself and my other co-hosts. This also includes a free masterclass on business, content creation, and social media marketing. And yes, everything is included. All you have to do is book your flight and show up. Now it's only a $100 deposit to lock in the early bird rate before the price goes up. Go to www.twixtrip.com right now to book your package to lock in the early bird rate. See you there.
Yes, guys, go to www.twixtrip.com today.
That's exactly what you be saying too.
What?
You always say www.
I forget a W.
You always forget a W.
Really?
Always, every single time.
Why nobody ain't say nothing?
Because I think it's so cute. I think it's just
www. Maybe my mouth this time was saying the www. We don't get to the third one.
So many devices.
Y'all go to www.
Yeah.
Dot. You remember that song in church? WWJD.
No.
What would Jesus do? WWJD. What would Jesus do? I get I don't know, something like that. But anyways, y'all go to www.twixtrip.com and book your package for the Twixt takeover happening this year, October the 10th through the 14th, down to the Punta Cana DR. We already have a good number of people
that's gonna be lit.
that are registered. Yes, and I'm about to hopefully soon announce who the other co-hosts are, and they're amazing. Darius is gonna be there.
I was about to say, am I gonna retain my spot, child?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
You always listen. You got the keys. You gonna be the one getting me there.
I'm just trying to make sure, girl.
No, you okay.
You know, everybody got to earn their keep around this piece.
Okay, listen.
Reality Street. She's gonna come over. We're gonna talk about the strike. We're gonna catch up and have some sister bonding. So, girl, the strike.
I know. The only thing for me, well, for us, I feel like we have been doing things in the industry, and I just kind of wanted it to continue. Just like with cinnamon, it's just like, okay, the people are seeing me, and I was just like, I want to continue this, and now it's just like, great, another wall has been just blocked me.
We do TV shows and movies,
exactly,
and that's not indie. Like that's productions and all of that kind of stuff. So I completely get it. I completely support it.
And that's another thing. It's just like this whole AI thing. And then sometimes I'm like, am I even gonna have an acting career?
To be silent during a strike when you are present day on TV filming, you don't get to celebrate your wins. You don't get to celebrate your achievements. And while the world is watching and can see you out here doing your big one, they can celebrate you, but you can't celebrate yourself. And so it's frustrating. It's sad because we work so hard for these moments, but at the same time, we understand why we're doing it.
I absolutely love Toni Bryce. I have developed a relationship with her, and we're still developing one, but we've always had like a respect for each other. Even before season 5 was out, I was advocating for Toni and Tonka and Cain to join season 6 before season 5 was even wrapped, because I just thought like her caliber and Tonka's caliber was like what was needed for the show, you know. And I just love Toni. I love me some Toni. Toni's she okay with me, you know.
Yeah,
she's okay with me, but I feel like that's because she's a happy, content person.
Exactly. Who
has things she's grateful for, and she's content in life, and she's not jaded or jealous or envious, or she's striving.
She in her own lane.
Yeah,
she in her own lane. That's That's what's been great to see this season with some of the additions to the show, is that, you know, people are just like doing their thing and showing what it is they're doing. Like, why do I have to come on this platform and do anything other than show what it is that I want people to support?
Well, some of these people are lunatics, and that's what they do want people to see. I think what's better is saying coming on this platform and maneuvering in such a way that it's beneficial to my career and my business, and it's going to help me go into other greater things after this.
I think the people feel like the viewers want to see something different, and the viewers, I hope that you've been watching. The viewers don't want to see that mess. What the viewers want to see is the name of the show, Chasing Atlanta.
It's so funny you said that, because someone asked me the other day, I can't remember who, I wish I could shout them out. They was like, Oliver, why do you think you've been so successful in the chasing reality space? And I said, it is because when I was first asked about joining, Gardini was encouraging me at the time, Montel, and then later, Reese G, they were like, you need to join, you need to apply. I went and what am I looking at?
No, go ahead. I want to put a pin in this comment right here.
Yeah, I went and researched the first 2 seasons. Like, I watched them and I looked at the comments. And even though people love the drama, I saw the main thing was that people were like, they didn't take anyone serious, you know? Because no one was really focused on their work. No one was really focused on their own story, their own journey, their career. And I was like, that was one thing I was going to make sure I did, is that no matter what, I mean, which is honestly me in real life, that I was going to be focused on my chase. People, no matter what, if you liked me or didn't like me, you were going to see me chase my dreams.
Correct.
And I honestly think that's been one of the main things that has contributed to my success on the show.
Yeah. And I do agree with Lyric. Lyric said that the people do want to see the mess. Yes, the people want to see mess, but they don't want to see manufactured mess. They want to see, like, naturally occurring mess. Like, I came to your showcase and I didn't necessarily like your artistry, and that just starts a big beef for, a season or two. Like, that's something completely different than like just manufacturing mess that doesn't make sense. So I think there's a big difference. Like, let the mess be natural, or things that just come up as a result of us chasing what we have going on.
Yeah. And I think, the people want mess, but I think with the show being called Chasing Atlanta, people wanted to see queer people of color actually chase Atlanta. And the people gonna watch it for the mess, but people, at least in my opinion, from my perspective, weren't taking the show serious and weren't taking the people and their careers on the show serious, because to them sitting at home and to me watching, they weren't taking themselves serious. So why should I take you serious? And I was like, that's not gonna be my story. Yeah. What's the next thing?
Tears across
You know, all of the trans things, girl. Have y'all seen, what's been in the news with Miss Just Hilarious? Because I do have an opinion. Media, social media, all of that, we have to stop taking clips and just going in about a clip when you didn't see the full story, right? While a lot of people took issue with what the trans woman said in the initial video.
You don't own periods. You don't own womanhood. You experience both, and both are different for every person. But as a cis woman, it doesn't belong to you.
What is the difference between you and someone who has been diagnosed to be mentally insane? What's the only difference is you don't have a straitjacket on.
Everybody looks at us like we were saying, we own this and we want to do this. Of course, when a black cis women see that, it's polarizing to them and they're gonna go in and let have. How you gonna talk about a whole community like that?
I'll go a step further, Tony. I think that there is a concerted effort to highlight these types of videos where people look and say, okay, trans people have lost their minds. Like, I think there's a concerted effort to highlight these types of videos when the reality is there are trans men who have periods. There are, people who do not identify with any gender who have periods. There are a number of people who identify in a number of types of ways that have periods. And so I think it's, like you said, polarizing, but I do think there is a concerted effort to highlight these types of videos to further other people who identify on the trans spectrum.
I'm always afraid to comment on this conversation, not because I feel like people will cancel me for my comments. It's just I haven't experienced life as a woman who was biologically born with female genitalia, and I haven't experienced life as a trans woman, and so I don't want to implement what I think is correct on a life and a conversation that I'll never be a part of. Because, child, as much as y'all try to say girl Miss Oliver's not kind of trying to be a trans woman, okay? All right, she just like to do things when she feel like it. What I do think is necessary is for both sides to come to the table and have discussion rooted with compassion and the will to at least want to understand and at least be in a place to relinquish something.
Correct.
And I think once both parties see a mutual understanding and respect that feels comfortable to them, because actually the funniest thing is I actually talked to Claudia Jordan behind the scenes about this and very in depth around this time that it happened. And I remember the way she described it, as she described it on Fox Soul. It feels like this new conversation with trans women coming now into play feels like you guys are taking away ownership and taking away our right to author what they feel like has been salient to them. And when she broke it down to me that way, not saying I agree or disagree, I understood it a whole lot more. I just think, both parties, trans women and biologically born women with female genitalia, I like to put all that in there. Okay?
Yeah, because that scientific term get the people in a tizzy. Okay, we're not gonna use that.
Now what I will say ultimately, and we can go on to the next thing, is for me personally, I don't see why everybody seeks to have validation from someone else recognizing them. I just would never be caught up in that conversation. Me personally, for me, and I know that's just a me thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't give a fuck how you recognize me, bitch. I recognize me.
I think to the extent that it becomes dangerous, to the extent that people are. There are so many men who love, adore, and want to have bad situations with trans women, and as soon as it becomes a public thing, now it's I gotta get the trans woman so that people don't think, or I gotta make sure that people feel like I was tricked into this type of situation. So to the extent that it becomes dangerous, I think that you have to,
have to do something.
Exactly, and advocate for trans women to be seen for the way that they identify.
Which I do agree with. Some advocacy has to be done. I just, how I identify and how I live my life, I just don't
give a fuck
comfortable. I won't say I don't give a fuck. I just don't feel equipped or have the right to contribute to the conversation because I've never lived that life and I'll never live those lives.
Right. What I was saying, you don't give a fuck about is how people perceive you or how people identify.
Right. But I do understand. Yeah. I do understand you saying say something at the point that it becomes dangerous. That's true as well because that type of rhetoric that Just Hilarious did say is dangerous. That is very dangerous. Yeah, it is. I will say this: I had a meeting with a closet heterosexual man, some time ago, and we were just talking. And from my experiences, to me, DL men, and I'm referring to straight appearing men who say they're heterosexual, but they're DL. They be wanting to do more gay shit than the LGBTQ plus. Like they want to do it all. And I hate to hurt some of y'all. Some of my sisters out there that date the men that say some of them are down low and they are nasty. And I asked him, I said, why are you closeted? Like, why? And he was like, well, I got a baby mama. I said, oh, it's the woman.
Absolutely.
It's because how the woman views you.
And they homeboys.
No, I don't think it's but yes, they homeboys, but I think it's rooted in because of what women will say about them, and it takes away their manhood.
Yeah, but yes, it's the women that they have sex with. The naturally the women who are born with female genitalia that they deal with is their brothers and their sisters and their mama and their mamas is their homeboys and they play basketball with at the gym. It's all of them, so they're so worried about. And we've all been there. We all have at some point struggled with our sexuality. I don't know anybody who has never. I don't know anyone in our community who has never struggled with their sexuality. And it's no different from those DL men. They just, find some solace in doing what they do in a secretive way.
We're kind of matching.
You just got to decide not to deal with that. It's just too much.
Oh, yeah. It's too much. We're matching.
We are. That's what I said. Somebody said we're giving librarian teas. It was giving academia.
Yeah! The house, honey. The house.
Oh, what else you got in, Dario?
Yes, let's get it going.
Uzi and Webbies, toting them Uzi and Leslie's. Shit you can't find on the app. But shouldn't you be working for Disney since all of your niggas is goofies and rats? Boom, cat, the coupe was blue, black, and Cuba with 2-pack. The booth was 2-pack. I boom like bad dad, back soon like bad dads. Resume your jack dabs and cue the laugh track. These dudes is too mad, my screws are too loose. I lose my do-rag, I'm loosey loose snatch. Harpoons and doodads like boots and blue hats and a black pullover. My ass was too fat. Now that's how you clear a bitch.
To kind of get me out of my creative rut. And so I'm in the studio, heading this bitch up, letting her know that I'm not scared, giving her my all, and letting her know that Oliver is still the head nerd in motherfucking charge, bitch, okay?
Here I am, lonely and waiting, wondering where you've gone, and if you're coming home, but you don't care. Cause if you did, you wouldn't leave me sitting all alone. And I'm something that you want.
So over the years y'all been watching me, I've been quietly yet aggressively working on my next project. All these songs y'all see me perform and play here, I've really just been testing them out to see how the public likes them. And people are always asking me to sing more, and so I am covering one of my favorite songs, Close to Me by Michelet, which is one of my aunt's favorite songs. And singing it, hearing it reminds me of her. And I really love this song. And so we are laying down the demo vocal today to get this track off to a good start.
So come close to me. So close to me. Holding me tight almost every night. So come close to me.
Getting back to my music is so important to me right now because I feel like I've done so many other things in so many areas. And now that it's officially been 10 years that I've been here in Atlanta, and I feel like in order for me to continue to be successful as Oliver Twixt, I gotta get back to what made him him. I'm sorry. It's just all the emotions of it all. Like, you know, I'm just thinking, one, you know, this is a show that I've been a part of, that has been a part of my life for 6 years.
Yes.
And I just remember, like, when I first came in, I was really, like, just adamant about my music and wanted to, like, really embark on my art. And I'm, like, looking at me in Candy's studio with Candy's engineer, recording music, singing songs that I love, seeing the people react to it, you know, like, enjoy it and take it in, knowing that the project is on its way. It's just, I'm very emotional. And then, like, my aunt, so this song, Darius was over here being a bitch. Let me stop crying. He was over here being a bitch and was like, who you singing about? And as you heard, that was my Aunt Melissa's, like, one of her favorite songs that she would always sing, and my mom would sing it too. There's a part for the people who know that at the end was like, no. My mom and my aunt used to always sing that part, and I used to, like, actually call them when I was in college just to hear them because it would just put a smile on my face. And so that song actually is in honor of my aunt, and it's actually the 7th track on my EP that's coming out. And her birthday was January 7th. So yeah, like, and it naturally just felt that way. So I'm just really happy. I might as well say it, y'all. You know, Hydrox is coming out next week on the Friday. Everybody, please go to iTunes and type in. Yes, there you go. Hydrox is coming out next week Friday, January the 19th, 2024. It's the song that has Uncle Luke sample on it. It's in the chat. You can go to iTunes right now, the store, and type in Hydraulics, Oliver Twixt, and pre-order. Please pre-order. Tell your friends, your brother, your sister, your colleagues to pre-order. I want to chart this bitch on iTunes, and I can't do it without y'all. So please head over to iTunes and get Hydraulics. It drops next week Friday, and the pre-order link is live. I'm gonna drop it in the chat. It works sometimes for some people, but it'll definitely work if you go to iTunes to search and type in Oliver Twixt Hydraulics. It'll come up. But y'all, I'm so happy to tell y'all exclusively that my second EP is coming out February the 9th, and it is called Copy and Paste. And I have an exclusive graphic to announce as we enter into the new space. Yeah, this is one of the cover arts.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yes. Bitch, that's art.
Copy and Paste comes out February the 9th everywhere. Guys, please subscribe to He Is Oliver Twixt on everything.
Nasty.
So you can get into the things of the things. Glow Up is going on there.
Yeah. Is Throw It in the Circle going on there?
Throw It in the Circle is going on there.
Yeah.
Hydraulics is going on there.
Oh, this about to ride.
Y'all remember I'ma Eat from season 4? That's gonna be on there. Close to Me gonna be on there.
Okay.
The song that I was singing last year in the studio, the Tell Me Baby, am I all you ever need and more? Why you got me waiting, got me thinking if you're really sure. That's going on the project. There's another surprise and the feature, because we have a major artist that's retwixting. I wish I could play. I'm gonna play a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna play a little bit.
Is Sugar going on there?
Sugar was
Sugar's
on. Sugar's on Zap the Mixtape.
Okay.
So like Lolly's, Sugar, Shut the Fuck Up, Blow Your Mind, all that's on my last mixtape, Zap the Mixtape. Please go get it. But I told you who's remixing Go Up, right? No, don't say the name. But I told you, right?
Mm-mm. Oh yeah. We did talk about it. Yeah.
And she sent me a little snippet.
Y'all want to hear me on the EP? Because I got me some bars that I want to lay down too.
Let me get it to this side.
I want to be on iTunes. I want to live my dream.
February the 9th.
Let's go.
What's next?
Our shadow had some motherfucking gel, okay? Because I was gonna go at the Shell gas station, shaving every day. So imagine how I'm gonna pull your and his brother when the shadow really going, bitch. Hold my hand. Girl, I feel like I'm going under the knife, girl. She's giving me a hysterectomy.
That lady is slow. Barbecue her real good.
Oh, I felt that one.
She ate it up. It just scares the shit out of me.
Sevyen is such a damn pussy. I'm talking about, damn girl, you in here getting grilled. I know, yes, you in here getting barbecue, fricassee, and flambé, bitch. But damn, you gotta know that beauty is pain. I don't even think I was that damn jittery and jumping when I was in there getting goddamn deep fried and laid to the side.
I'm hollering at everybody having on the blackout Ray Charles shades to make sure that they don't get none of the lasers in their eyes.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Jay's ponytail just gets longer and longer.
Love it.
What's next?
It's the way you walk. Oh, the way you stare. Never mind
Girl.
Never mind my tears. And I think I'm about to explode. Make me wanna lose control.
Oh, what do you think about Lil Boosie saying that I don't want my daughters watching The Color Purple because they saw two women kissing Oliver? I mean, Boosie's doing what he knows is going to get you guys to talk about him and keep him relevant. I mean, I feel like any person with sense knows that the two women kissing is a part of the source material of the original book, and they do a whole lot more than just kiss.
Do people know that's like one of your all-time favorite?
Oh, that is my favorite. That is my favorite movie of all time. The Color Purple is my number one favorite movie of all time. Waiting to Exhale is number 2. But I feel like that's a part of the source material. If you're an educated, knowledgeable person, you would know that. But irregardless of that was a known fact or not, Boosie is only doing what he knows is he gets him a rise from him, you know? And a lot of times, guys, as you've seen me do this season, you have to practice disengaging when you see things like that occurring. Because people only want your energy and your attention, which is ultimately what people want. They want your attention. And when you don't give them that,
they self-implode.
And eventually they'll just fizzle out, you know? Or they'll just be looped into a chaotic circle of just being obsessed.
Yes.
And so the moment that you take away that power and that engagement, then they have nothing. And I feel like that's what people just need to do when it comes to Boosie, you know? Like, he's just doing this to get a rise out of y'all. And the more we talk about him like we are right now,
the more he's gonna do.
The more he's gonna do, because the people that pay him how he makes his money only see the numbers and the comments and the impressions. They don't see nothing about we like him or we don't. All they see is this person is able to gather this type of attention. So
and y'all are exciting that man's
things. Yeah. People like that don't bother me. You know, like again, I know who I am, so I don't need your fucking approval. I loved the movie. I cried. So
and he did all of that. His daughter's still. What else you got in Dario?
His daughter's still eating pussy.
What else you got in Dario?
And she eat coochie good.
I bet you,
bitch.
I bet you.
Look like she be all up, down.
Running in that like a crash dummy.
Baby. From the front to the back.
From the rooter to the tutor.
Up and down.
Yo,
in and
round
out.
and round, baby.
What she learned from her daddy?
2 red bones.
Oh, my sister. Willa here today to help me achieve my mission.
I've been seeing Kaleidoscope products before by Judy, so I feel like I already kind of know what she expects and what she needs. So, of course, I just thank Oliver for considering me to be the person to come on in, honey, and get it right and tight.
I just wanted to call and check in and see how things were going with you. I know the last time I actually had any contact with you was when I filmed the after show. And you had some type of emergency. And I just wanted to, check in on you and see how you were doing.
I'm okay, praise the Lord. How you doing?
I'm okay.
So the last time I spoke to Berlin was on the Law for In the Mix, where I have been going through some personal issues that week. However, to me, that was like 2-3 months ago. And to hear her say, well, I know we're gonna see each other tomorrow, so I don't wanna be awkward. My history with them is just, it's hard for me to take it as something sincere and genuine, because my brain is like, well, why did it take all the time for you to call me, you know? Where should we begin? People in the chat, where should I begin with this scene? Because it's a lot to unpack.
And what is she doing?
Where should we begin? What did they say? The phone call. Okay, so let's begin with the phone call. So the phone call was a real life thing. We just so happened to be filming a scene on Chasing Atlanta, and Berlin just so happened to honestly call me. I looked at Dario, and I don't feel like he would lie to me. I said, bitch, did you tell her to call me? He said no. I looked at Jamar, I said, did y'all tell her to call me? And he said, no, girl. I was like, okay, so this is a real life thing. I was like, well, shit, y'all here, we filming, this supposed to be real life. You know, because I only do real life in all reality TV that I've ever done. I don't know anything about faking, or I've told every job that I've worked on, Oliver Twixt does not do well with things that are contrived. The Oliver you want, you will not get. So I said, well, y'all can film it. As y'all heard on the show, I hadn't spoken to her since like In the Mix with Twixt, you know? And so, and all that stuff was going on with JeTwahn, and she was on their YouTube channel saying what she was saying about me. And so, respectfully, you know, her job with me was done with the show. So there was really nothing, you know? And then she called me 2 months later. And in the conversation, she says, well, I know we're going to have to see each other tomorrow, and I didn't want it to be strange. I don't know, you know? Like I said, like, it's always been an in and out thing with me and them. And so, at this point, I don't know what's real, what's fake. I don't know how to take it. I honestly do not know. I honestly would have preferred if she didn't call me at all. So we didn't even have to go on that, but, you know, and I didn't want to discredit her, because maybe, what if she was being genuine, you know? But just recognize where I am as it relates to both of them. It's been so much up and down, in and out, and as we've seen, I'm finally glad that it's being shown, the contrivedness, the separate conversations. Oh, we doing this for the show, but I really feel this way about this, or girl, I'm not serious. Like, at that pool party thing, after JeTwahn pulled the cameras over to talk to me about whatever he felt, he literally, once they walked away, he was like, oh, he said, girl, I was just doing that for the show. There's a video in my phone of him coming up next to me as I'm filming on my Insta story, kissing me on my cheek. So it's like, I don't know what to take, what is real and what's really not fake. Even in that scene, and I know I'm jumping ahead a little bit, at the thing, at the party where me and Berlin get into it, you won't see it. But when we were in between filming, she was like, oh, girl, I thought they got me shaded. I thought they got you shading me on camera. I was like, no, we wasn't. Because she was saying, you only did that because we was filming. I said, well, girl, when we walked in, we wasn't filming. We were still waiting to get mic'd up. So, no, it had nothing to do with filming. I was honestly shocked. Oh, girl, I thought it was caught on camera. Oh. And this has been my history with them this entire time. Like, we have conversations. We get on camera. They've never happened. They have intimate moments with me where they're in where were we? Punta Cana. That night when we got drunk and on the show, after the whole thing in the room, and we kissed, they literally pulled me to the side and was like, oh, we're big fans of you. We love you. We love what you're doing, because we could never do what you did. We weren't allowed. Like, they're telling me all their, and so, like, it's just, I don't know, you know? I would have loved to receive her phone call as genuine, but it's just my history with y'all, as it's been shown and proven, I don't know how to take it. And I'm sorry, but that's just the truth, you know? I don't know how to take it, because I honestly don't want to take it, you know?
Yeah. That one's mine. Yours
I'm
is right
sorry.
there. Well, I've not had like a negative experience with Berlin. So this was very interesting for me to see. But I don't think that's who Berlin is at her core. I don't think that. I don't think that Berlin is someone who, I don't know. This whole season has been, it's just not what I know of Berlin and what I've learned of Berlin. For me, that's all I want to say about it.
Yeah. Is there anything else I need to say about the phone call? Any more questions about the phone call? We'll talk more about them once we get to the other scene. Any more questions about the phone call? Okay. So in this scene, you see that Willa and I are cool. I'm actually.
No.
No, go ahead. Go ahead if you want to play. It does feel calculated for everybody to say I'm so strategic.
Spirit, bitch, I like your vibe. I don't know, whatever happened in the motherfucking cabins, I don't know what the hell was going on in them goddamn cabins, but it seemed to kind of shifted us. So like last year, I was like super, super heavy and just bogged down because I had experienced one of the biggest traumas in my life, which was losing my grandmother, of course. But over the time, I have really learned what it is to grieve and really learned what it is to take self-care. And I'm glad to just be on the other side of bullshit and on the other side of grief and just on the other side of depression a little bit. So
been there, know it well.
I'll go back to the day we shot that scene, which in Dario, you cut out a lot because we actually kind of got emotional. And I do remember us getting emotional over me saying to her that I wish we in the group were just a whole lot more patient with each other and were a whole lot more kind, because we are just getting to know each other. We're just meeting. It's in front of the world. People are commenting on us. We all have different agendas, different experiences. It's a lot of pressure to be on reality TV, especially in this type of arena. And I shared with her that all of us will forever be connected because we did this one thing together. And I specifically said we should just be a whole lot more kind to each other. Like, just be patient. I think she was asking me, why have I stayed around so long? And I was like, just, I just try to be patient. I try to be understanding. I try to, at least, even if I don't agree, at least try to understand where the people coming from and what motivates them. And she was like, oh my God, that almost made me cry. This whole entire season, me and the girl have been, at least what I thought to be cool. If I would have said it, it would have been played. I haven't said anything shady about her. Not at any green screen, because I honestly thought her and I were cool. She's done my hair numerous of times this season. As you saw, I've paid her. We've spoken numerous of times. This scene was amazing. And so where our relationship is right now, I do not understand. Like, I honestly do not understand. And as I said on my after show, everyone, and just listen, we remember on In the Mix with Twixt when I came in with that wig and I said I had a photo shoot?
Yes.
Which was shot, that scene was shot back in like earlier this year.
Over in the West
That
End.
me seeing Willa at that photo shoot was where I was just coming from with the gray hair. So her and I had this conversation February, March, because it was before I had my surgery.
No cameras.
It was no cameras.
Yeah.
And in that conversation, her and I said,
what is wrong with your mama?
I don't know. In that conversation, she first apologized to me, took responsibility.
Yeah.
I apologized to her, and we both agreed on, as we're trying to develop a relationship, if we feel a way about each other, let's come to the other person and have a conversation about it. She agreed, I agreed.
Yeah.
We shot that meat market scene whenever we shot it. She never shared anything negative that she felt about me or what I did as she expressed in the show to me at any time. Which is evident of the fact that after the meat market scene, we were in the same scene at Drew's place, where she said, I admire your zen. We were in the same scene here. She never mentioned any negative thing that she is now mentioning today on the show about how she felt, how I had addressed her at the meat market or referenced her. It was only until on the show that I then learned she had a problem with me.
Yeah.
And then when I tried to go to her and talk to her, call her, text her, even went on her live for the people that were present and saw, I was saying, hey, I think there's a misunderstanding. I just want to be your friend. I just want to be cool. She said she didn't need to talk. She didn't need no understanding. And so at that point, I've held up my side of the bargain. And our friendship is now back at this place. So now I've just made a decision just to know, it's because I've done all that I can, And maybe she don't want to fuck with me, and that's okay. I have no shortage of friends.
Hey, You only need me, really. I mean, shit, I'm enough friend for you.
Yeah, and people are always asking.
I keep you busy enough.
People are always asking to do my hair, so it's like I genuinely just wanted to develop a relationship for whatever reason that she feels. You know, she doesn't want to continue. I think they said on the after show, she said about me recording people in reference to JeTwahn's conversation. Well, JeTwahn knows, and it is documented on the TTB live, which I'm sure he has, that I said, hey, for protection of both of us, I'm going to record this conversation so that it protects you and it protects me. I would never, you know?
Yeah.
And so I just don't know. But honestly, I don't care.
Yeah, and I feel like
I wish her well. I honestly do.
With budding friendships, like trust is something that you have to build over time, and either you're committed to doing that or you're not committed to doing it. But we're at this age, pushing 30, over 30,
all of them are over 30. Troy and I are the only ones Troy and I are the only ones that's under 20. I mean, under 30.
Either we're committing to...
Everyone is 35, 33, 34, 38. Some are 40 plus.
What your mama used to say growing up, you either gonna get inside this house or outside this house. You're gonna leave my refrigerator open or you're gonna leave it closed. Like all that in and out, it's just not conducive to a good situation for anyone. So, you know, just choose ye this day. And
I'm okay with the choice.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really okay. Like, it doesn't make me upset.
Yeah. And everybody's not meant to be friends.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Beautiful woman.
Like I've had some amazing friends.
Beautiful woman.
She's very beautiful, very talented, and she's a star. She's funny.
Yeah.
And charismatic.
And that don't mean y'all gotta be friends.
Yeah.
And hell, after the night.
Do we want to play the next clip?
Let's see the next clip. Who 40 plus though?
I didn't say no names, okay? Don't put no names and shit.
Kanisha, leave your boxing gloves at the house, okay? Need a daily fix? Get in the mix with Twixt, a live digital digest of queer commentary on reality TV and social media.
I do have to play devil's advocate just a little bit. I think Nene is above Tiffany Pollard.
Really?
Let me tell you something, bitch. If you hit me, I'm gonna hit you so hard, you got to go get your man.
Live every Monday night, only on the Oliver Twixt YouTube channel. Watch and listen as myself and my bestest squirrel and girlfriends get into our favorite guilty pleasures.
I know in working with children, we were always taught, like, children learn behavior through two things, for what's taught and what's allowed.
As for me in my house, we would serve the Lord.
You see what I'm saying?
What is like the main key advice that you would give?
Get a lawyer.
And you just never know who was going to stop by in the mix.
You know what, Sam? We're going to go to you first.
Let me say something right now. Just watching the show, my butthole was in a knot.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a lot. So buckle the up because I have so many opinions on this.
Don't miss a good laugh and some exclusive tea.
I have another phone call that I actually have recorded.
I think she's still in the back, Dr. G. I'm waiting on her to get back on too.
Get in the mix with Twixt every Monday night, only on the Oliver Twixt YouTube channel. See you there.
Oh my God, in the mix! The live queer digest of all things reality TV and social media.
I mean, it's just so many bombs being dropped.
Oh, I just want to say how I'm so proud of us. Yeah. For like just starting in really December. I think December was like our first like run, and we've pulled in numbers on TikTok. We've pulled in numbers on Instagram. We've pulled in numbers on YouTube and Twitter. I'm like really proud. And I'm just like happy that what we talked about here is translating and is actually working. You know, we have some growth, which is natural, is fine. But like, I'm just happy to be doing something with y'all. And like happy to be doing something that I love talking about. And happy that the people are actually enjoying and watching it. Yeah. Yeah. Was there anything else we had to talk about?
Tune in Monday night, y'all. We'll be back.
Yes, every Monday.
And y'all keep asking about these shades, y'all. These came from the kiosk at Lenox Mall across from Savage Fenty, the little store. These just some 2 for $25 numbers right here.
Okay, go ahead.
I like these.
Very tired. What a great way to treat the one who actually checked the one in.
What happened was I came into the house, I spoke to everybody. I said hi to everybody. I waved. Everyone looked at me and they said, "Hey, Oliver," including Berlin. She attempts to give me a hug, which honestly,
startled me because I'm like, oh girl, you giving me a hug? And I'm not gonna lie, I ain't wanna say that, but her breath stank. Before I get caught up in exchanging words with a trans woman, I'ma respect, and I'm just gonna go.
Beyonce, no.
I was walking past, and I spoke to Oliver, and he shaded he hated it.
No, wait. JeTwahn, no.
This ain't even about Berlin. This is about me. That's how I took it. I saw red.
Everybody go back inside. Everybody go back inside. Who got a problem? What it's about. Get your asses back in the house. Everybody go in the house.
We got Oliver already leaving. We just got here. Bitch. Okay, I'm gonna go in order. So, I was the last one to arrive. Production didn't know I had something to do that day. That's when I was doing my whole kaleidoscope thing, and I had already communicated with them that, hey, I'm gonna be late this day. I'm not gonna be at the time. You know, this was already scheduled before we got the call sheet for the thingy. I'm gonna be tardy.
For the party.
Yeah, I'm gonna be tardy. And so I walked in and I said hi to everybody. I made eye contact with everybody. And I believe there is footage from when Berlin, it wasn't shown in this episode, but Berlin and I actually had an exchange at the island talking about this moment. And Tonka and Toni, if you're in the chat, confirmed that I came in and I said hi to everybody, including her. I said hello to everybody. Because I didn't want it to be, he didn't say hi to me. And it's nothing for me to say hi, you know? And so I was talking to Toni and Tonka, and the passageway was a little small. And so she came by and she was like, hey, Oliver, and she went to hug me. And so, one, I was like startled that she honestly hugged me. That was my natural reaction.
And then you was offended by her breath?
It was strong because they were drinking that cheap Jack Daniels. Whatever the little punch Cain had. Yeah. And you know, cheap liquor make your breath stank.
It's settling on your tongue.
Yes. It does. And I'm not being funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being honest.
Me either. No, I know what you're talking about.
And I'm pretty sure if something foul hit your nose, bitch, you just ain't finna stick your face in it. You're gonna be like, oh shit. Which is what I said. Oh shit. In my brain, but I didn't want to. My natural reactions got the best of me. Which is why I went a step further and I said, if she's offended by how I reacted, I'll just have to take it. Because my natural reactions did get the best of me, girl. My body and everything said, run. You know when you put your hand on a hot stove?
No, I ain't never did that before.
I'm just saying, you know, when the instinct is like, oh my God, girl. In that moment, my spirit and my nose said run.
Oh,
so that's why I understood, like, if she was mad, because I did do like I jumped. And when she was like, girl, you shaded me, and I couldn't say, well, girl.
Y'all just so crunk.
My spirit, man. My spirit.
So crunk right
my spirit said, "Don't let this." No, for real. You clearly, my spirit man was activated because my spirit said, "Get the fuck up out of there."
And
so yes,
3 times.
3 times, my spirit said, "Get the fuck up out of there." So my spirit was activated. I can't help when this inside of me say, "Danger! Warning! Warning!" And then to add on top of it, girl, her breakfast steak. So yes. So then we sat down. And she just kept throwing insults my way. Like she just kept, yes. She just kept saying things about me. And everybody, that's when we were all sitting down, we were all there, and I was like, I'm not about to do this. Like, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you because that's what y'all two want from me, so I'm just gonna get up and go. I didn't ask nobody to come follow me. Everybody in that room, and when I got up and left, I didn't even say nothing. I just grabbed my purse. And I just walked outside. I ain't say bye. I just walked out.
Jesus. It
was already calling my car. Like, I'm finna go home. Because I'm not finna give y'all what y'all want. For me to be so tired and so through and delayed, for a second time around, you've made your being and existence about me. Did we not learn from season 3 that it leads us nowhere? Me arguing with y'all gets me nothing. I've already collected that trophy a long time ago. And Dario will tell you that the reason you were even considered for season 6 is because I volunteered y'all to be considered for In the Mix, which at the time was a Chasing reunion show. It was I who brought y'all names up because at the time we was cool. We had talked.
Because didn't Dario say they would never?
And Dario said they would never return. And Dario will also tell you, I'm sorry, I'm putting you out there, Dario. He will also tell you that it is because they were in the mix that they were even considered, because he was over it. And was like, well, girl.
Jesus. I'm so glad I'm blocked. Uh-oh, not this is true. Boom. Can we get a boom, man, Dario? Boom.
And so that's why I'm so gagged that, like, y'all be... Leave me alone. Like, I don't want to...
Meanwhile,
I will also say...
I should have brought you with me.
Right, because you was out of town.
I was in Miami, baby, going to see Beyonce.
Now, and I will say this, too. Baby, if the cast ain't never stand up for me that day...
They stood up.
In that moment, everybody stood up, bitch.
Well, good.
And when that woman came out, I'm sorry, them...
Yes,
sorry,
they
them.
there.
I want to be
Yes.
respectful. I got
Let's
caught
be
up in
respectful.
Yes, I always want to be respectful. When them came flying out, baby, the Fantastic Five said, "Oh no, ma'am!"
When they become the Fantastic Five?
Whatever the fuck they is, bitch. They said, "Oh no, ma'am, we won't be doing this." And girl, I just felt so bad because she was just barking behind me, and I was just standing.
We gotta show the film. We try to fucking film.
And my thing is also too, if I'm so not. Because if the shoes was turned around and they got up and left out like they were, I would have never followed behind them.
I blame myself.
It's just as they try to read me, they read themselves, because if the girl is nothing.
What you said?
As they try to read me, they read themselves.
What happens?
As they read me, they read themselves. Was it not clear?
It was very clear.
Yeah, because it's like you came outside to throw insults at me, which they didn't show. They were Berlin was trying to go in. She was talking about my hair, what I had on. JeTwahn, they was going in. It was like she's looking tired. The same people who cried about body dysmorphia is now attacking someone who said nothing about how they look. When I was on season 3 and she said something, and I said something about her feet, she tried to say that was
transphobic.
It was transphobic for me to talk about that her feet were aggressive, which I apologized to her the night at your house after the Lauren premiere party where we sat at your island. Do you remember that?
I remember.
Where we sat at your island and the three of us had a very clarifying conversation. And she told me that me talking about her body was...
It made her feel...
And JeTwahn also said when people talk about his body, it makes
their
him...
body.
Yeah. So for them to then stand outside and hurl insults at me...
Yeah.
This person that you're insulting is still strong enough to draw you outside.
Yeah.
If I was nothing, you would do nothing.
Yeah. But you're the leader of the group.
In their eyes. In their eyes.
You're the trophy of the game. Everybody's trying to win them.
Like I said, I only came back inside because Dario asked me to, because I was gone. And Dario was like, Oliver, please.
So this is Dario's fault.
I'm not going to blame it on Dario.
Dario, I'm calling you as soon as this live is over.
But, I mean, he did put it in the show that I only say because he asked me to.
Oh, okay.
And Dario's my friend. That's my brother. I don't want to be a diva. I don't want to be Beyonce.
Because she just...
I don't want to do all that. So let me be a team player and stay. That's why I stayed, because I said I want to be a team player. I'm going to be a team player.
Yo,
the team player.
The best thing that Rico could have ever done was come out with this song, I Blame Me.
I blame me.
Because the people...
I blame myself.
The people are... Who are y'all blaming? Who's to blame? That would be my game. If this was Watch What Happens Live, who's to blame? Who is to blame?
That Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels.
We're going to blame Uncle Nearest.
Mm-hmm. And it's in Dario's fault. It's always in Dario's fault. That's the bitch I'm going to air out tonight. I'm sick of this.
I didn't have to come to this motherfucker. I just got keys to my phone. She couldn't even move a bitch ass thing in because I'm working and trying to be here. So I ain't with that. And then the motherfucker say a bitch can get touched. It is what it is. Touch me. Because I ain't disrespecting no shit. That's the rest of these folks.
That's not a joke.
Wait a minute. Come on.
Every time I get loud or every time I try to voice my opinion, people feel like it's necessary for them to grab me and pull me. I feel like that makes the situation heightened. Like, oh, grab Willa, oh, do this. I'm just talking. But then I get labeled aggressive and I get labeled all these things. Back the fuck up off me.
Alright, thank y'all for coming.
Y'all want a show? Let's give a show.
I'm not giving no show. Rico!
Get Tonka out of there first.
I feel like a lot of these girls are just bringing up their issues, bringing up their grievances. This is not the place. Shut the hell up. Because this is about me right now. Because what have you girls started and you're passionate about and you've invited everybody out for? I'll wait.
This is such a repetitive thing for everybody. And I've seen this show before. Clearly, this is where this group wants to be. I'm tired of sitting front row to this fuck-ass, dumbass, lame-ass movie. I'm so glad y'all didn't even hear that. When I tell y'all I'm so glad y'all didn't even hear that.
And fussing.
It was just fussing over here.
So much going on. Just so much going on.
There was so much fussing just going on. The spirit that jumped out of this shit and it jumped on us. That's why I don't want bitches hugging me. You see what the fuck didn't happen even with just sitting on the PS3. Don't worry about that. You see how the spirit of confusion that came over here in this situation.
Move, Kenya. I got to pee.
You see what didn't happen? We on the screen. Dare I let a bitch touch me?
Girl.
I mean, it was so much going on.
It's just so crunk right now.
It was so much going on that night. And I was just in the corner just looking at the travesty. I was honestly just trying to stay out the way because I'm like, I don't need no one attempting to sneak ahead or try to do something. Because that's not the night, you know, tonight's not the night. And I don't want anyone, you know, let's not do that. So I was like, let me stay in the corner. That way I can see what's coming, what's happening. Everyone sees my hands on the wall. I'm gonna let y'all have it. Because like I said we skipped a scene. We skipped the podcast scene, which is, I wish you would have played that in, Dario. But, you know, I just wanted to, I'm sorry. Let me mute this. I just wanted to stay out of it. I also want to mention, this wasn't shown, but out of all the people that were present at King Cain's sex toy launch, I was the only one who bought anything. I bought one of each thing. I contributed $200. No one who was there to support. No one, I didn't see anyone buy anything. I was the only one who bought anything.
Well, what you do with the toys?
I think they throw them around here somewhere. Oof. You want them?
No, honey, I don't know.
You don't want to dig
I don't have no use for that stuff.
No.
I'm saying the same. You got some extra Bibles around here.
I have plenty.
Some prayer cloths. I can use a couple of those.
We have
some dollies. some oil. Some holy oil.
Here you go.
Yeah. Be careful now.
I'm definitely holy. You bought everything he had.
You bought it all up, Oliver.
You bought everything he had because that's all he had was what you bought.
Well, that's the problem. Shit.
I don't know.
You didn't leave nothing for the people to buy.
No one said anything. No one.
Well, he got all of it over here. We gonna auction it off tomorrow. Okay. To the highest bidder. We starting at 3 pennies. What y'all want?
Troy calls me aggressive. And Jay has a miraculous problem with me for no reason. Wakes up and have a problem with me. And then, I don't know what the frick frack fuck Dominique was even talking about. The whole frick frack. And the frick frack. And I'm like, what?
Whoa.
No. I'm just.
Don't bother nobody. I've been quiet on
no,
that. JeTwahn, let's not do that.
She sat here and she was respectful and I'm being respectful. So what I'm saying is that.
I'm being respectful too.
What I was saying is.
Because I don't disrespect nobody.
I didn't disrespect you.
It's the tone. JeTwahn, we ain't had no problem up until now. It's the tone.
We don't have a problem now.
But I'm just saying your tone is the issue.
No, the tone is not a motherfucking issue.
JeTwahn, sit down, baby. No, I'm that girl that's from JeTwahn, sit down. We're not doing that. What the fuck is wrong with you, bitch?
Bitch, I'm not talking to you.
It's the freak fat fuck. It's the freak fat fuck.
I don't know what the freak fat fuck he was talking about.
Bitch, you know what the fuck going on.
JeTwahn, you bringing up the frick frack fuck. Girl, I'm gonna tell you what the frick frack fuck it is. You can talk to a lot of people in this group like that, yelling, being aggressive, being abrasive, but when it comes to me, you gonna come with respect because that's all I pass out.
How you do that? No. Stop touching me.
I'm gonna be real. Frick frack fuck is funny to me, so I'm gonna keep saying it. Frick frack fuck, frickin' frack fuck, frickin' frack fuck, frickin' frack fuck. I ain't watching my mouth. Fuck her. Fuck them girls. Frick frack fuck.
Girl, fuck that hair. I blame myself.
I told you not to go around there.
You did.
I told you don't do it.
You did.
I always tell you don't do it.
You did. You did tell me to go around there. And I had fun around there.
I blame me.
I had a good time around there.
I blame me.
I ain't even gonna lie. I had a good time around there, okay? I blame myself.
Point is, I don't have time for like the aggressiveness because where I come from, at that point, I done been attacked. I'm the only person on this cast that has been attacked like numerous. Frick, frack, fuck, and then on top of that, when we was at Drew drag show, you actually got Darius.
No, so earlier today you was on live, right?
I'm gonna go.
You was asked about you was helping promote the other situation.
Yeah.
And you said that Darius is being fast and he's in everybody's face.
It's a production in the work.
So you saying that what y'all got is more serious than what we got?
I don't got nothing with Darius. I promise you.
You sure?
What y'all got with my man? And it's like, it's a lot of stuff that I just let slide. I'm gonna be honest with you, JeTwahn.
Because on that day, that very day, and it's actually recorded, you said, stop kissing them bitches, and the only bitch you kissed on camera was me.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm excited to see Oliver's
spin-off.
I saw that trailer and
yes. Darius, don't be out here kissing these bitches.
Darius, you was kissing them. Darius.
Well, stop kissing them bitches. Like, stop kissing them bitches.
Well, who's the bitch?
Oh my God, like, you already know it's no smoke like that. No.
I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be calm. I'm trying to be respectful. But people really testing my gangster. Like, I really don't like that. Like, I really hate that.
You're just so hot.
No. First of all, let's be very clear. Darius is not for everybody. Let's roll back the tape. When you see me kissing JeTwahn for the first time, that was the first time that our lips touched. What was did y'all watch the show?
What show?
In the Mix with Twixt. Did y'all watch the show?
Available where?
Available on YouTube only, exclusively on the Chasing Reality YouTube channel. When I kissed JeTwahn for the first time, what was the situation that we were in?
Remind me, what was it?
It was a game, bitch. It was a dare.
Oh,
and in addition to that being a dare, how long did it take me to decide that I actually would engage with that kiss? Now, that's not to say that I didn't want to or that there was something wrong with kissing JeTwahn, but this whole thing about Darius kissing people, JeTwahn is the only person on this platform that can say that their lips have touched mine. Period. Dominique and I have never had anything. Dominique don't even have my cell phone number. You know what? Dominique does have my cell phone number. You know when Dominique got my cell phone number? The very night that this happened. And you want to know why Dominique got my cell phone number that night? Because Dominique told me that something had happened to my friend that night and that we needed to chat about it. So the only thing that I said, well, okay, take my number and call me so I can figure out what the hell is going on in Atlanta because I was in Miami at the Beyonce concert. Outside of that, I ain't did nothing with nobody. So this whole thing about, Darius messing around with Dominique. Dominique is my friend. Dominique and I have a very affable relationship. As I have with a lot of people.
What is affable?
Affable is a very friendly relationship, one that is jovious and one that you have a good time with one another. You laugh and things like that. This was a dare. Play the whole scene, Dario.
He probably just has.
It's just a screenshot.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
What is there anything else you want to say?
This is the biggest mistake of my life.
Of the whole life?
In its entirety. In my entire 30 years, that's the biggest mistake of my life. And I'm so glad that I'm blocked. And you know what? I blame me. And I love you, Dominique. Keep chasing.
You just so hot.
I blame myself. Yeah. I just love that song, Rico.
Everybody loves Darius.
Golly.
Everybody.
Let them tell it. I'm fucking Tonka, Willa, Kendra, Troy, Dominique, hell, Oliver. And Dario. I'm Cookie. I just got everybody. Child, just everybody and their dog. I blame myself.
1,200 people in the live chat. What's going on? Well, I mean, all this hoopla, but I hold the keys to the kingdom.
Yeah.
You know, nothing gets past me. So
yeah,
and I blame myself because I let this run amok for too long.
Lyric, you bring the lie detector test.
And I should have been came in and dismantled, but I wanted you to be grown and do your own things.
You know, this is what I would say about this situation with JeTwahn. We had for months been running around Atlanta and running into each other, having very flirtatious situations. When In the Mix with Twixt came up, I was like, okay, this is going to be the first time that we spend an extended amount of time around one another. This is our opportunity to get to know each other better. I've never dated anyone publicly. You all cannot trace me back to any person that I've ever dated because that's just how I lead my life. But that's something that we made the decision that, okay, let's see where this goes. And it did not go to a place that was fruitful or a place that, you know, we wanted to continue to explore. So in terms of the blocking and my name continuing to be mentioned on this platform and people being asked about their dealings with me, all that is just inappropriate, unnecessary, and honestly, it's very distasteful. So, you know, I don't know what to say about it other than I blame myself.
Yeah, I definitely do. Yeah.
Myself, yeah.
Yeah, what's next?
Next.
Oh my God, yo, stop! No.
Oliver is fighting.
But the moment I do it, though, it's a problem. Really, Oliver? Really? What's wrong with you? You put your motherfucking hands on me, bitch. Bitch, I'll mop your motherfucking.
Kendra, get in the car. JeTwahn, get in the car. Come on.
All these bitches don't disrespect you. I mean, bitch.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
You literally sat in the kitchen and said I made a mistake. Fuck Tonka. And y'all hoes holding me while I'm trying to work this hoe. Who the fuck was holding me?
Me, I was.
So now we get into this showdown. All I heard was you touched my ass and then get the tussling. I'm just like, Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus. What have I got myself into?
Ooh, girl. She's a Florida girl. That's all I got to say, y'all. She's a Florida girl.
I felt sorry for Cain, but damn, I felt even more sorry for the Bush.
You gonna have to pay for this, Cain. This look like good lawn care, bitch.
Oliver is from Broward County. Every bitch from Broward County is a hood bitch.
I don't know if y'all saw it or not, but some shit happened before. Oliver reached the fuck back and knocked the shit out of King Cain. I was like, not the white woman. I need my fingernail file.
So I do want to clarify for everybody. Cain did not hit me first. I responded to him touching me incessantly. Did I use that word right?
Incessantly, yes.
Incessantly.
Yes.
With the retaliation I told him I was going to give him if he continued that. That part was not caught on camera. That is a part that Kendra is referring to. That I reached back and delivered what I did, which then you see pick up with, you know, what you saw. I just want to at least just say that. No, he did not hit me first. Is Rico Cassadine in here? Can we get Rico Cassadine up here right fast before I continue? Rico Cassadine. So I want to talk about let's just get Rico Cassadine up here right fast.
I blame myself. I just love it.
Work this hoe. That was, I don't remember.
Who was holding me when I'm trying to work this?
Bitch, I'm from Florida.
Does Rico
in
have
Florida,
the link?
And Dario, can you drop the link? Can you send the link to Rico Cassadine? I know he's still in here.
I mean, it turned into Zeus real fast. It turned into baddest Atlanta, baddest Fort Lauderdale.
Yes. Oh no! I only went over there to go get my wig because I wasn't gonna fight no more because I was like, oh, they filming, you know.
The braids look really good on you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Willa did them. Willa did them. Yeah, Willa did them.
Did you pay her?
So for that particular one, because it was being filmed on the show and it was for Kaleidoscope, and I said, well, when I post the video, I'll tag you in, and she was like, okay, that's totally fine because I mean, you doing my hair as promo on the show. I mean, I wouldn't have minded paying her. I asked her, what would you prefer? Would you prefer this or that? And I did post that video because it was the Deli remix that's still on my page, and I did share it to her page. It was invited for the longest. I think she just unshared it maybe a couple weeks ago.
Hi, Rico.
Hi.
Rico, 1,300 people in the chat. Listen, Rico, I want you to just do this because we do got to get out of here. I just want you to share with what you heard firsthand at the island when we were filming that scene.
Well, while sitting there, I saw Cain sitting there holding on to you. Hold on, I'm getting something because I want to be accurate. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Where the fuck did I put it? Ah, there we go. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to dig this out because, I put it up when I heard it was no reunion no more. So I had to go get her. So, let me turn 482, section 93, under incident of hits before dawn. Okay, so I have here what was said. There was a conversation that was had in front of the... Okay. There was a conversation that was had in front of the stove where I quote, Cain, if you touch me one more time, I'm going to slap the shit out of you. That was said by sub-article Oliver Twixt. That came out of his mouth as he touched him as we were standing there. I remember this because it says that I was eating old strawberries that were watered down and eating a Lunchable. As Berlin was huffing and puffing about how Oliver dismissed her. That was what was going on in that scene.
Before you jump in, I just want to say, Rico, you've been narrating the fuck out of this season, okay? And I just want to give you your props because you have narrated and it continues, and I just really appreciate it. I'm a fan of the arts.
I made sure when I said take your notes to take your notes because I knew what was going to happen and what was coming, and I wanted everybody to see it for themselves. Because a lot of that, the conversation in which Oliver is talking about is the slow-mo scene that Dario has right before the incident of the fight.
All right, thank you, honey. I appreciate you.
All on platform. Bye.
And I'm still gonna do a live review on my YouTube channel. I can't do it tonight, but I'm actually gonna read what I typed up in the incident report as well as what was reported and recorded. Where I detail exactly what happened because it was fresh. It was fresh. The first attempt and conversation was had at my home the day that we did the In the Mix thingy. And on the show, he says that when Dario and them leave, he can touch on me, trying to reference, I believe, insinuating to that scene we had just shot, which was a complete lie. What happened was you attempted to and made conversation to it, and I stood right here in my thingy, and I said, listen, You dating my friend. We on this show. I'm dating somebody. Let's not do none of that.
It don't make no sense.
And the only reason why, and people go like, well, Oliver, why didn't you say anything? Baby, the reason why I never say anything to anybody is because, one, what the fuck I'm gonna tell a bitch about her man? You know what I'm saying? At least that's what I'm thinking.
They'll be mad at you.
They're gonna be mad at me.
Forget a man. And now you just...
And now I'm in it.
Every hoe in the world.
Yes. I'm already filming this show where, to me, at this point, which is, to me, on the show, people are just now wanting to pick an issue with me. So I'm trying to keep myself clear. I don't want to bring nothing up. I don't want to have no extra conversations. To me, in that moment, man to man, Cain, stop.
Relax.
Because that's not the time I'm on. He told me he understood. Okay, cool. You understood. We shake on it. You going about your business. Go be happy. Because I don't want none of that hoorah. That was the first instance. The second instance was when I walked in right after the whole moment with Berlin. I was coming out the bathroom to get Mike. I don't know who was helping me with my hair. I don't know if it was Jay. Maybe. I feel like I remember Wayne and Payne too. But I don't know. When I came out, he referenced my penis.
Did he call you Fat Dick Eddie?
I don't want to say it. I wrote it down exactly what he said. And then I said that I was like, Tonka's sitting right there on the couch. Like, please, like, just
relax.
And another reason why I'm also being patient too is because, one, I knew the people were drinking. And I'm also knowledgeable about other things, as it was admitted to me about said person, that I'm not going to say. So I'm trying to be patient because it's evident to me by the behaviors and the motions that
they're struggling.
There's other things at play.
Yeah.
And again, I've already got this shit going on with this woman. I'm not trying to blow up the spot because I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can see on my face, I am over it. That was another reason why I wanted to go, because I'm like, girl, because the last thing I need is a camera or audio file picking up him making an advance at me, and then it becomes like the attempt was, Oliver still wants him, bitch.
Oh my God, Jay.
But this ain't the first time he tried it. He said it at the pool party too, but we're not talking about that.
They were already dating at the pool party?
Yes, and I didn't know that. That's why Jay was so mad. That's why I found out later Jay was so mad. I didn't know that at the time.
I didn't know that either.
No. And so in the kitchen where I didn't know nobody heard us, because I'm still not trying to make a scene. These people that started fighting. I'm trying to hold it together, and I'm trying to still protect somebody who I think is my friend.
Yeah.
That I'm cool with. That like we have an understanding. And so he's in the kitchen and he's rubbing on me again. And another reason why I was getting on my nerves because at the time, yes, I was healed, but my butt was. You remember my butt was still just it was still a little sore.
On your pillow.
Yes. And a lot of people on this show, I ain't gonna say no names, got a problem with their hands. Yeah. Which is why I was so shocked that Willa got on this episode and said what she said, because she too told me herself out of her mouth that she experienced handsy things that night. I'm not gonna tell her story on who she said. I'll let her say that, but she herself experienced handsy things. So for her to get in her green screen and say what she said, we all got to deal with those things. You know, I wish nothing but love and healing to the people. Anyways, we were standing in the kitchen. And he was saying all that. Literally said out of his mouth, I should have chose you. And I was like, bitch, what? Like, I'm thinking like, okay, now this is getting, like, this not you playing. Like, you serious.
Bitch, as if you could.
I should have chose you. And I'm like, literally, can you stop? Like, fucking stop. He's sitting on the counter looking at me and is like, oh, so that's how you gonna do me? That's how you gonna do me? Oh, you tripping. Oh, you must be drunk. You high. Sir, everybody knows I haven't had a drink since my surgery. I'll be celebrating a year in March. I don't smoke weed. And I don't fuck with dumb niggas no more. I was like, I don't want no problems with you. I just don't want you touching me. Stop touching me. Stop touching me. And it's triggering for me right now as it was triggering that moment because I've been a victim of SA multiple times throughout my life. Something that I'm honestly just now in real time, something that he knew. Because him and I'm talking about Cedric, have shared things about our past, things we struggle with. Me and Cedric have prayed together. He's like, so it's like, I'm in this moment, I'm confused. Like, why are you doing this? And I'm having a very strong look you in the eye. And I'm so glad Rico Cassadine was standing right there and said, no, bitch, I heard it. Just stop. And I felt like by saying, if you touch me again, I'm gonna knock the fuck out of you. To me, that's signifying to you like, bitch, this is serious.
This is
stop.
serious as it gets.
Like Rico said, he heard me say. When we got outside, after all the fighting, I'm standing waiting on my Uber because it's happened again. And I still didn't hit him outside. I said, just let me go. Let me go. Another cast member can confirm that this is what happened. I still have the receipt on my Uber that I'm standing right there waiting. There was another cast member, I'm not gonna say that person's name, that came and touched me. And I said, listen, stop. This is another person who then also said they heard me say the same thing to Cedric after they did it. I'm still trying to be cool. I'm not trying to start nothing. Everybody been out here killing each other. I'm just trying to get the fuck home.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get home, bitch. And so in that moment, bitch, when you did it the fuck again, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Because I communicated to you no several times. Several times. That it was an N-O. And so for anybody to get on this show and then say that's what I get because this is how I treated you at a dating event, when you yourself have gotten on the same platform and cried about how you feel like men have treated you in your experience, and we all have respected that. When you were the same person on my phone saying, I agree with you because that person and another person were doing the same thing to me.
Unacceptable.
There is no communication between me and Cedric at the point at which I found out him and that man was talking. I stopped it all.
Yeah.
Out of respect for everyone. I'm about many things, but still in a man that, girl, what the fuck I care about? Again, like I said, being vain, bitch, I'm dating a whole doctor at this point.
Right.
Bitch, I thought, you know, girl, I'm feeling my pussy. Girl, I got this body done. Girl, I got this doctor. That 6'4" black, treat a bitch nice.
Jesus.
Girl, I'm over here making money. Girl, I'm living. Girl, I don't got time to be doing no nasty bullshit, fucking up my blessings. Is there any more clips in Dario? This not no show. Like this shit happened to me for real.
Yeah.
Like this shit happened to me. It's not fucking funny.
Right.
It's not funny. It's sad.
Mm-hmm.
And then for people to get out here and lie and say things just because and not stand at least in truth and integrity. You think I would ever want to be friends with you bitches again? No, ma'am. I'm gonna go my way and you go yours.
Yeah.
And hopefully we both did the right thing. We'll see each other up there. I feel a way about you dating this man when I'm supporting it.
Yeah.
I'm doing everything I can to stay out of it. I'm trying to protect you in all of these fuck ups you're doing. But I want you. I feel a way. Lies.
Lazy.
Lies.
Yep.
Distractions. From just, instead of just owning, taking ownership of what you have done. Which is why, yes ma'am, you think I'm not? You think I won't?
Yeah. And I know, I mean, as soon as I got the call, I called you and I knew immediately, you know, this ain't no.
I'm still dealing with this shit.
Yeah.
I'm still dealing with this.
Yep.
I am still dealing with this.
Yep. And the fact that your castmates felt the need to reach out to me and be like, yo, you need to check on Oliver. That alone demonstrated the severity of the situation. So
people who have gotten on this platform and cried about being the victim of a man's hands. And you come on here and say those things.
Yeah.
You have to be responsible.
The very least you can do. At the very least. Or say nothing.
Or say nothing. Or just say nothing. I will say this to lighten it up just a little bit. And then I'ma tell it. You then proceeded to jump on your current partner. And then Rico Cassadine and Jae Amour were about to windmill and kill. Everyone saw what happened that night.
Bitch, you was punching hard, girl.
Oh, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, you was punching hard.
That's what I meant to say.
You did. You was punching hard though.
This is what I want to say. Kendra called me.
That damn TS little Kendra.
Kendra called me.
Kendra is a fool.
After your partner had just got out of surgery, it was bandaged up. You proceeded to jump on him. Kendra called me.
This what I'm laughing at Kendra, not the
DV
and not the essay.
You laughing at Kendra?
Yeah.
Kendra called me and said, because Kendra and Berlin were standing right there. And I'm sorry, Toni, I'm gonna put you out there too. Tony's at least shared with me. I don't think Toni allowed that. Berlin talked to her and said, well, bitch, Oliver did tell him to stop. I did hear that.
Oh,
yes, ma'am. But you don't. But y'all better think again.
Has she ever told you that though? Has Berlin ever told you that?
No. Kendra called me, y'all. Kendra called me and said, bitch, the way you hit that man, I'm glad. I'm glad you never hit me like that, because Oliver, we would have had to fight for real. I said, bitch, you ignorant.
I love that Kendra.
That bitch is
I don't care what nobody say. I love that Kendra.
She done called me like 3 times since it happened and done said that, bitch.
Kendra, they'll never make me hate you, Kendra.
That's my girl.
They would never make me hate you.
Hi.
Oh my God! Let me mute my TV. Hold on. Let me mute it because I got y'all streaming on everything and this motherfucker. Oh, don't giggle, Darius, because I'm get you in a minute. Damn it. Okay. All right. So let me get back where I was. Oliver, baby. First of all, you know what? I was a victim of sexual assault. I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna speak on it because it takes me to a whole nother place. And the things that I went through when I did do that, it was difficult for me because it was like they blamed the victim. You know what I'm saying? And so that's deep in the situation that you're in. And I just want to touch on that and say my heart goes out to you. Do everything that you need to do and that you can do. And I stand behind you and I support you. If you need security, I'm beating bitches up. Because I'm dedicating my birthday this year to coming to Twixt in the Mix. I want you to know that I'm dedicating my birthday to being there, because if it wasn't for you and this right here, it wouldn't be Life is Suge. You pushed me to start my channel. So I wanted to say that. Now look, I got a list for you bitches. I got a list. Now, I didn't want to take away from that situation, but I'm not going to stay on that because it might get legal. Tear that ass up. First thing I want to go with, them bitches was hollering out, Beyonce, you have to understand that people are intimidated by you. And for me, I was so happy about everything to see you coming in. And I'm like, damn, the stuff that you do, a content creator, everything that you do is wonderful. You are a threat, baby. And you need to always remember that you are a threat to people that are not doing or as hungry as you. Life is not handed to us. And what I've seen and you doing and the hard work, the music, bitch, if you don't stay on that motherfucking microphone, bitch, I'm gonna be mad, okay? So I love that. Now, let's get into some messy shit. This bitch talked about these feet being big. Now, Berlin, I love you, but I'm a clown first and get rid of this bullshit. Girl, feet, bitch, they make a doctor for that. How the fuck can you be mad about somebody talking about your feet when you can go to the doctor and have that motherfucker fix that shit like they fixed them titties and they fixed every goddamn thing else? Bitch, go get your feet fixed if you were so offended. But I love Berlin. But let's kick it into high gear on JeTwahn. Now, as you know, if you've been watching the live, I've been saying that you ain't here for that shit, right? And I've been telling that nigga to just let it go. Now, they got some good music, but that bitch is crazy, Darius, because I'm going to get into you. See, you started some shit with a bitch, and now this bitch finna get into it with somebody else over you, and the bitch ain't even had a relationship with you. Ain't that some delusional shit? Delusional shit, okay? But I don't want no problems out of We Were Born. I like y'all music, but
girl, you don't want no problem.
Hey, if it go that way, bitch, I thought I get down where I'm at, but them bitches don't want no smoke with me. I'm just kidding. These are my views. These are my opinions. I'm not attacking anyone.
Sugar, that baby is right now live, foaming at the mouth. Okay, I'm telling you, you is blocked, bitch. You ain't gonna never be nowhere. You ain't gonna never be nothing. All types of everything. Okay, if you don't want no problems, you need to leave it on the playground.
Bitch, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say because you brought that bipolar shit to the camera. And bitch, I've been telling you for the longest to sit your punk ass down, bitch, and you ain't even take heed to that. So the ass whooping really should have been for JeTwahn, but we're gonna get into that in a minute because that bitch was bleeding Oliver. And see, I was cracking up at Kendra green screen when that bitch said, not the white woman, and blew her nails. Bitch, I fell out because I wasn't expecting you and the person. Let me say this. I hold you at a very high caliber, and I don't give a fuck that you had to fight. Sometimes a bitch gotta learn. And it was that one time that a bitch had to learn. But I think that ass whooping should have been, now, JeTwahn, I think you should have got your ass whooped. I'm going to cover my face up. JeTwahn probably should have got popped, but, you know, shit happens. I'm going to try to go through this shit real quick, bitch. Cheap drink. Baby, I was on the floor hollering. The drinks, it was cheap, man. Mama Twixt, them niggas had old English 800. I'm not. That was funny.
They were. Oh, sorry.
Sugar,
thank you, baby.
Thank you so much for stopping by. Listen, we are not proponents for violence.
No, not at all.
Not at all. What you saw tonight was very out of the ordinary for what you see from this one. But I hope y'all understand. But that is not the default. We know how to communicate our boundaries without resorting to physical violence as a first line of defense. And I encourage everyone to take on that same mentality as well, especially in this Black community.
Yeah, I definitely agree. But
as the first line of defense, we use our words.
I definitely agree.
And there's the second line of defense. And there's the third line of defense. But now that fourth, fifth, and sixth line, baby, it might get a little sticky. But thank you, Sugar.
Thank you, baby. No, baby. And Daria said Sugar had to go. Anybody else want to come up? Anybody got any?
Was ready to get a pop.
Sugar was getting ready to get a pop. Yes, guys, let's please be respectful.
We ain't gonna never get unblocked.
I don't give I give a fuck.
Good night. Good night.
Huh?
My views on this episode was a lot. As Sugar said, I was also a victim of SA. I understand that people need to understand respectful space. Like, I am a person who drives people in my space too much, and it triggered me by just watching it. And I felt Cain should have respected that. Also, to go back, I realized that you respect Sevyen pronouns, but you can't respect Cain's own. Sorry, Tonka's own. Like, you're making yourself look weird. Like, on one, you're respecting Sevyen, but you can't respect the person you're with. So, that was just weird to me. Also, JeTwahn is doing too much. I get that sometimes we have misunderstanding, but the way of we going about it, like criminal people, that you should have to scream at someone else over your phone. You can have a civilized conversation without using, as Larry just said, like yelling. So I'd like people yell at me personally, and I felt triggered because that was too much. Because again, I've been a victim of SA, physical abuse, all of that. So this episode was triggering. But
yeah.
I'm going to miss the show because my sister passed away 2 years ago, and all I'm watching since day one, it has had me through a lot. Not going to cry, but yeah, I'm going to miss the show. But I had surgery on Wednesday, Wednesday, and I'm also coming to the mix with Twixt with my break foot.
Yeah. Yes, come on. I can't wait to meet you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Yes, everybody come down to Twixt Trip. www.twixtrip.com. www. That is so ignorant. Hey, Tony.
Hi, how are y'all?
Great to you.
I'm doing great.
What's the team?
So I wanted to come up when we were in the chat. I just wanted to drive back to the conversation with the whole trans cis woman conversation, and then two, I'll probably just like say a couple things about the incident in the last episode. So one, I think, like I was saying in the thing, when the girl made the video, she was referencing people who are assigned female at birth. And these two are people that may or may not, depending on what they've done to their bodies, have cycles. And so what she was saying is womanhood is not something that you own, it's something that you experience.
Correct.
And that's where the people took what she said and made it what they wanted it to be about. And while I can literally sit up here and say it as clear as day, people are still going to take from that what they want to take from that. And that is not my battle. That is yours. Love down. So that's one. And of course, just hilarious saying what she's saying about what's the difference between a mental psych ward patient and a trans person is that we don't have on stray jackets. It's literally crazy for her to even say something like that. Like I'm just like, girl, what? And now every time I see it, some like trans related issues, I'm seeing her in comments saying shit. And I had been unfollowed her even before that because she said something stupid or did something stupid. I can't even remember, but I just unfollowed her. So I just wanted to clarify that again. People gonna take what they want to take from it, you know, whatever. And then when it came to the incident at the end, I just thought it was an interesting night because, you know, I don't get into all of the craziness. I just don't. I can. I'm from St. Louis, so I'm very capable. Let's be very clear. But I chose to show y'all what I wanted to show y'all, and so I made it my business to stay out of. Stay out the way. However, when we were outside after all of the blow ups had happened, child, me, Dominique, and Troy were across the street, and we were standing like at the corner of the street. Everybody else was over back in the Airbnb driveway, and they were all in the driveway. And I just remember making a comment to them. I was like, you know, this group confuses me because one minute y'all be beefing, and the next minute y'all laughing and kikiing and girlfriending. And so for me, sometimes it gets confusing because I'm like, is it? And it's not everybody. Let me be clear. It's not everybody, but sometimes I'm like, do y'all just do some of this stuff for the cameras? And then when the cameras go off, we go back to like, I guess, reality. Like, I don't know. Like, it's a weird thing for me. But when it happened, my back was turned. When I heard it happen, I turned around and they were already down on the ground. So when I walked over, and Berlin, understand, like, this is what I remember. Let me just say that this is my account, Berlin. If you didn't say this or if I got it confused, accept my apologies or my misunderstandings. However, when I walked across the street, because I didn't know what happened, my back was turned. I was like, well, damn, like what just happened? And then I remember hearing her say, well, he did warn him. And I was like, oh shit, like, so what happened? And then that's after everything unraveled, that's when I'm understanding what had took place. And so that was my account, because when I came back over there, I picked Oliver's bag up off the floor and started putting the toys that he had purchased back into the bag to give back to him, because it was all on the ground, you know, at that point. So I'm just like, yeah, let me help Oliver out. Let me put these back in the bag, child, because you know they over there handling business, standing on business. And that was it for me. So I just wanted to confirm what Oliver was saying about that. That's at least what I heard. And I don't know if I misheard, was miscommunicated. I don't know, but that's what I heard. That's what I remember. And yes, that's my count, my recount on that. Yeah. Oh, hi, Jay.
Hi, Tony. Hi, Oliver. Hi, Darius.
Thank you. Hey, Jay, and thank you, Tony. I appreciate that.
And Tony, I just want to say +1. That's been my experience as well. That's why I, in the past, have like stayed far away from the actual camera situation, because my experience has been the exact same from the outside looking in. I'm like, well, damn, y'all were just having a knockout, drag out war, and now we outside of the mix, and y'all talking about how proud y'all are and how much y'all really like appreciate, you know, and want to glean from. It's just very confusing.
How much they love the trip.
It's
how
just-
much it was so needed.
It's so confusing
how they
for
so
me as well.
appreciated. How it was so refreshing for them. How it was so beautiful and amazing.
Because for me, like just being a real person, and again, this is not a subliminal to anybody. I'm just speaking in general. But if I don't like you on camera, I don't like you off camera. If I don't talk to you on camera, I don't talk to you off camera. Even with like what's happening with Potomac right now, with like Giselle not talking to Candace. Girl, if I don't talk to you on camera, I'm not talking to you off it, or vice versa. So I'm that kind of person where I'm like, I'm gonna show up as me every time you see me. Also, I wanted to add, I thought it was so funny now that Jay is up here, because that whole night, y'all, I thought Jay had an announcement to make to everybody about the cash trip, not knowing everybody had seen the video. I just seen it, and me, Savin, and Nicole seen it at my house. So I literally kept telling everybody. I told JeTwahn, y'all, let's go back in. Jay has an announcement about the cash trip. Rico, let's go back in. Jay has an announcement about the cash trip. Oliver, Jay has an announcement about, and then when I went back in the house, I went up to Jay. When Jay was in the back room, I said, Jay, calm down. You have to make your announcement about the cash trip. And Jay was like, Jay didn't even correct me in the moment, so I don't even know. I was like, well, why the fuck was I the only one thinking that this announcement or something that was supposed to have been said was about the cash trip, and it had nothing to do with the cash trip.
So I just want to say something. I came up here, Oliver. I'm so glad that you spoke up and told the truth, because apparently I have been told to be a lie about so many things. So I'm just glad that you spoke up and told the truth about what happened that was not filmed.
Oh, you talking about when he jumped on Tonka and you and Rico were about to fight him?
But I mean, you know, because I've been called a liar by so many people, and at this point in time, I just no longer care. Since we don't have a reunion to discuss it because of people's actions, I just want to bring some other things up, because it has been said that I've been such a horrible friend to him. Like I said previously, this is the first time that Cain had tried to say something to you about being sexual with you while he was in a relationship with Tonka. That was the reason why we stormed off at the pool party. Why y'all saw me going off, but y'all had no idea what was going on? It was because Oliver was like, I want to apologize. How can we move forward? Cain's response was, well, if you let me fuck, that's how we can move forward. In front of Tonka. And that's when I looked up at Tonka. I said, what we doing? Did I miss something? And that's when I walked off. That's why you saw when Dario had the camera to the ground. Because I told him, don't film this. And I was like, Tonka, what did you do? I don't play about this. I don't know what's going on. That's what happened in that scene we all see at the pool party earlier this season. Because they were already talking at that point. Also moving forward, and Toni, you were there for this conversation. There was another situation that happened while we were sitting there at the me and Toni scene. We were out to eat. After we were done filming, we had a conversation, and Daria was like, "Oh, I'm so happy, you know, they're planning it. I help planning this scene for this date scene for them too." I said, "What you mean a date scene? They ain't even talking because Cain had them blocked, but he's planning a date scene." Toni, am I lying? Like, was that not the conversation?
You said that because something happened when y'all went bowling or something like that.
Exactly. So while there's a lot, so a lot of y'all keep saying I'm fake and I'm doing this. There's a lot of things that happen off camera that was never brought to camera. So when I was doing things, it was me being a good friend. Although those actions are not being in return, because I'm just being made out to be the villain. And if y'all see every situation I've ever said anything about Cain to Tonka, it was with Tonka. So while he's acting like he's new that he's hearing this on screen, he knew every conversation that happened because I had it with him. I didn't have it with anybody else. Like other cast members, I didn't talk about him behind their back. I said it to his face. And I said it off camera before I said anything on camera. And when I said it on camera, it was because it was asked of me how I felt. And another thing, I ain't never had sex with that man either.
That's not what he told me.
Yeah, well, I actually have the receipts because every time he would ask me for my address, I never gave it to him. Then his response was, "Why you keep doing me like that?"
Can I just say this, and then I can be done, child. I just want to say, Jay, I really hate what has become of y'all's relationship, because I felt that y'all were really genuine friends, and I can't determine that for y'all because that's y'all's relationship. But I truly
it really breaks my heart to see that this season is ending in this way and y'all don't have the friendship. Because to see you, I actually called Tonka today. No, Tonka called me, but after I watched the episode, I was like, bitch, I feel away, girl. I say, why I wasn't invited to the doctor's appointment? I say, why Jay didn't invite me to the damn meeting with him and Cain? You know, just talking, but I also just check up on her because I know that's difficult too, to be with your partner and then having to relive this, watching it on TV, and then having your relationships fall apart or friendships fall apart. So I don't know, you know, if y'all will ever reconcile and be friends again, but I just want to say it
I
truly
don't
does
think we
break my heart.
will, Tony, and because my thing is this, I never asked him to pick sides, and I only gave my opinion when it was asked. So my thing is, I never asked you to pick sides, but you chose to pick sides. And when you chose to pick sides when you didn't ask to, that was the end of the friendship for me.
Well,
I thank y'all so much. I'm sorry.
No, I was saying I wish
Yeah.
y'all well.
Thank you, baby. I love you, Tony. I love you, Jay. Hopefully,
love you all.
anything else y'all want to say? We just got more people in the queue.
No, I just want to say my piece.
I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming up here.
Bye, y'all.
Thank y'all so much for rocking with us. It's 1,400 people in the chat, so rocking with us. Thank you guys so much. I do. And Dario, can you show the clip of what Willa said? Because I do want to touch on that. You can actually play the whole sequence if you want to.
What is she doing?
God bless.
It's just.
This look like
100 times. Oh, bitch, his mouth in his nose.
Get out my motherfucking thing, Cain. How dare you, Cain? Let me go. Cain. How dare you, Oliver? Really?
You disrespected
Me and you?
You disrespected
Me and you?
Hey.
Hey, you got me fucked up for years,
Here.
How these hoes been with me?
Dominique got you there.
You gonna come for me, bitch? You got me fucked up.
Hey, all right.
F you, bitch. I your motherfucking ugly, black, big nose, big face, bitch.
He the one bleed? Where? Oh, bitch, his mouth in his nose bleeding.
Oh, wow.
Bitch. No, he said that about Dario. I'm hollering. Well, not I'm hollering, but damn, that's crazy.
It's so funny to me how I was all sorts of ghetto ass bitches last season, but now you the one in the fights and shit, and you the one getting the carrying on. Oh, okay. The same shit that you tried to play with me at that motherfucking speed dating was the same shit that ended you in the fucking bushes. Because the same way you tried to act like you was somebody had chose over me or whatever the case, that's why you was so salty at Cain, because he announced that he wanted to fuck, that he was fucking with Tonka in front of everybody on this damn show, and he was still fucking on you and doing all the other shit that he was doing over there with you. You felt played.
And I really hate to do this because I actually do like her, and I do think she. I don't even think she knows what she's doing.
Don't do it, friend.
But I will. So after this incident, what I can say about Willa was that she was calling me, she was checking in on me, she was agreeing with me because she shared with me, and I do believe in my. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I'm just gonna keep it as it relates to me. She did share with me that Cain and someone else on the cast had been inappropriate, and she didn't begin to express her disdain throughout the whole filming time on how some people, once liquor gets involved, they become handsy. We've also heard her talk about, even on this season in the meat market, talking about being having an experience of abuse and maltreatment from men as it relates to her, right? I've already talked about what happened at the meat market. She never communicated with me. Never. In any scene, she admires my Zen, but now we have all these issues. What happened between her and I at the last reunion during season 5 was a result of her interjecting herself in something that she knew nothing about, that we already spoke about, that she apologized for, and as a result of her saying that she was going to hit me as it's on camera. She said it. And so the response to someone voluntarily saying they're going to assault me, however I choose to respond is up to me because I'm not inviting this.
Yeah.
Right. But you're likening me responding to someone
threatening.
No, you're likening what happened between you and I, right, and how I expressed how I felt and how you were acting in that moment. And you were likening to this incident
where you've been sexually
where you've been not only supportive,
right,
to me, but also contributing your own experience with these people in the same event. And then proceed to say things that you know nothing about. You know nothing about me and Cain's engagement other than King Cain and I. So for you to say that while he was still talking on Toni, he was, as you quote, fucking on me, that is not the truth.
Yeah,
that is a lie. Right. You are spreading a lie. And then to also say, this is what I get because of what I said at the meat market. This is what I get.
You deserve to be sexually assaulted.
This is what I get. Well, she didn't say that. I don't think that's what she said. I'm gonna say this is what I get. When at the meat market, y'all, and I talked about it on my own YouTube channel. At the meat market, me saying that to her was at no shade to her. I had no reason to shade her. I've been paying her to come do my hair. We talk on the phone. We text. We've had great scenes. We laugh. We key. Why would I have anything inside of me to shade you in that moment? The only reason why I asked that boy was why, and I didn't even relate my question to her. I said, well, did you say no because of me? Was because I was trying to terrorize that other nigga that was sitting right there. The boy that I did know. I was trying to fuck with him because, bitch, they didn't show everything, but bitch, you done came up here like you doing a lot. Me and him was tussling the whole time. So I'm asking him this to fuck with this nigga. However, if she would have stuck to our agreement, our conversation, and came to me and talked to me and said, hey, Oliver, I thought the way that you said that. Can you explain yourself? I would have apologized like I did in real time once I found out. I said, oh my God, girl, I'm so sorry. That was not my intention. That was still not my intention. Oh my God. No, because why would I be wanting to shade you in that moment? Yeah. Even if you felt that way, at least come have a conversation with me. But you didn't get in the green screen and say all that. After, again, all this time, we've been cool. You still been doing my hair. It's a whole live on my YouTube channel. You still cool with me.
I blame myself.
You can play what King Cain said. Y'all tell me what that means. I don't know. The only thing I do know is I just choose not to engage, like, and it's no love lost. But like I told the other person in the other episode, we don't have to speak. Like we see each other like there's no love, there's no animosity, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing.
They give me hell about this gum, baby.
What's going through my mind, I'm so angry. You never swinged on JeTwahn when he was finna zap your ass in Miami. You never swang on Devon when Devon was pressing you. You didn't even swing on Miss Berlin. You know what I'm saying? You never want to. The girls don't press people that they know will give them, more of a run. I will say that I do remember being inside my party and just, telling Oliver that, I am sorry. Maybe I did make a mistake with choosing Derek over you and not really giving us that opportunity. And I know Oliver is probably going to try to downplay our relationship and the vibes and everything, how we were, but Oliver is one of my hoes, like, period. Like, let's just keep it a buck. The fact that I'm with Derek, I feel like you feel a certain type of way, and that's where that energy coming from. Because what other reason would you have to fucking pop me in my motherfucking face? Like, I'm not a fucking creep. Like, I'm the coolest nigga you'll ever meet. Like, it's never my intention to make nobody feel uncomfortable or unwarranted, you know what I'm saying? Like, so Monday I can squeeze on the ass when Dario in production leaves, you know what I'm saying? But Thursday, you got beef. That's wild to me.
It's crazy.
That may have been his experience that he was to me, but that's definitely what he was in mine as well.
So y'all was each other's hoes.
One of them.
Jesus.
Okay.
Well, did you call Dario a fat bitch?
No.
A fat weak ass bitch?
No, I never said that. I don't even curse like that. A fat weak ass bitch.
Nah, you would
I
say
don't even curse like that.
It would be an F-bomb up in there.
It would be an F-bomb. Yeah. It would be probably a hoe in there.
Yeah, a hoe in the F.
It would have been a hoe in the F-bomb. Girl, I've been comfortable with the people, but I ain't never been that comfortable where they can say anything and use it against me. I've only done things I don't mind people knowing.
And Dario is skinny bitch. Okay, don't play with her.
Okay.
Do not play with her. Skinny legend. Oh, that was your question. I done took TTB question. Damn.
It's just very disappointing to me that, like, the truth and the reality is that I've only tried to be very respectful.
Yeah.
And I would never downplay what our relationship was. That was someone that I did think was my friend, that I have shared times with, and I've had conversations with. And like King Cain been cool since I've been on this platform. So like up until this point, 5 years, like we've been cool. We've always been cool.
We hung out even before this.
Yes, he's been over here to the house. Like you can watch some of my vlogs and pictures. He's here. So like, no, I would never downplay that. But what I would never stand for is me being an accessory to you disrespecting someone that y'all are on this show saying that y'all are together. This is someone who's my friend. Again, my friend. You've already had an experience with Jay, all these people, which I didn't know until after the fact. Because my shit, if I would have, but you know, yesterday we can only talk about it. We can't change it. Any other questions? Who else is in the queue? Any more people in the queue? This private chat is lit. Hold on.
Not the Dream Girls video. Keep it, Rico. I said that bitch.
Oh, this name. Now wait a second.
To get her motherfucking food stamps, and this is how she want to act.
We can't hear this person, and Daria, whoever this is.
Oh, Esquire. Oh,
how you doing?
Yeah.
Hi.
What's going on?
What's going on? I'm going to keep it quick because I know the queue is probably backed up. Thank you for sharing your story as a sexual assault survivor myself. I know how hard it could be, especially when you have to process that after the fact and you just keep replaying it. So I hope that you are being gentle on yourself right now as you continue to process it. It's hard, but I know that you're not alone. And, just thank you for being able to be vulnerable in that way and share that because it's hard. I think rape culture is real even in the LGBTQ community. And we kind of gloss over it, but it's real. And I think we need to really have more conversations about that. It's not just a cautionary message on a black background, but it's stuff that we all go through. I hope that you were able to find closure. I know sometimes people who have been through sexual assault, sometimes when they see it happen to somebody else, they might not be able to process it or recognize it. So sometimes we all can deny it because it's a really traumatic experience. So I just, again, thank you for being brave and being vulnerable. And I just hope that we don't gloss over that because it's a very heavy thing. Also, just the about the sexual assault conversation, consent should be continuous. Just because you have access to me on one day, if I don't give consent, and not just consent, enthusiastic consent. Enthusiastic consent where I give you permission to touch me, I give you permission. Everybody should be asking for permission, and I know drinks are going around, maybe some substances are going around, I don't know, but we should all be asking each other for consent, especially if you claim to care about somebody, you don't want to inflict harm on them. So I think we all need to, especially in the world that we live in now, just be reminded on what consent is and practice how to ask for consent and how to look at people, not just what people are telling you, but their body language and stuff like that. So I just think we all need to be mindful of that. On a lighter note, I will be doing the Oliver Twixt and the mixed trip as well. So and support. So we should be coming together just to have a good time and to really have fun with each other, respect each other's boundaries, and just have a good time with each other. Even though I know the reunion is canceled, I just, Andario, you are an innovator, you are a trailblazer. I feel like 10 years from now, this is just the beginning of you, even though we would love to see a reunion. We have to remember that our people are human. And I just wish the best for everybody, and I hope people get the closure they need. I hope people are able to have their voices heard, and that everybody is just able to elevate and move on. But that's all that I have to say. Thank you all for your time.
Thank you so much. And you bring up a really good point. Yes, because consent, someone asked, does consent have to be asked for every time? Consent can be withdrawn. It can be rescinded at any time. And at the point that somebody says no, then you don't get to rest on like, well, we've done this before. Like, that's just inappropriate. And that is illegal.
I said no multiple times.
It's illegal. Consent can be rescinded. Consent can be withdrawn at any time. In the middle of a sexual act, consent can be rescinded. Consent can be withdrawn. In the middle of it, you can have your thing inside of somebody, and at the point that they say no, no more, it's no longer consensual.
Yeah.
Period.
Who's next in the queue? Trying to get us out of here, y'all. Thank y'all so much for staying up with me. Y'all staying strong at this 1400. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Come on, Rashonda.
Rashonda, yes.
Hey.
Hi.
How you doing?
Crush, Crush Velvet. You know I love you down.
I love you so much.
Oliver, hey Nerd Nation, hey Chase Reality family. I love all of y'all down. Okay, I just have a couple of things. I'm gonna be quick. You know, I keep my ear to the streets and I peep the scene. I'm letting you know in that scene what you're talking about when Dominique and JeTwahn was getting into it at the island. If you pay close attention, I don't know if Andario can back it up. Y'all can look at it at your own time. But I saw you back away from Cain. And you kind of gave that, like, don't touch me, as that whole thing was going on to the side. I caught that. So that's how I knew something was going on. And then the audio picks it up where I think you either said, like, what are you doing? Or like, stop. Or so you said something to him. The audio picked it up, but because the girls got to 100 and were yelling, they missed that part. However, there was also a scene. I'm not sure if it was your live I was watching or your YouTube channel. I think you was just maybe like a few weeks out of surgery or a few months out of surgery, and Cain came over to your house and he tried to hug you, and you told him then he was being handsy.
The 69K photo shoot.
In addition to that, the Fat Dick Eddie comment that came earlier in the season. There's
and Dario cut out a lot of stuff. And Dario cut out a lot of stuff. He cut out a lot of stuff.
Look, so you see, I be down there to the bar with a Honda Cosby as Funky would say. I'm part of the Funky bunch too, honey. I pay attention to a lot of things, and it's not saying that we're attacking or jumping on him, but wrong is wrong and right is right. At the end of the day, I've watched everybody evolve on this series, and Dario, I want to extend the deepest heartfelt thank you and graciousness, because baby, you look like you were worn out after that scene. It seemed like it would have been a wrap that night. And I know Dario had to deal with a lot filming this and putting this out there, but I must say I thank you for putting this out there, because it has given a new light to the LGBTQ community. So yes.
Bella, I'm so sorry, quick question, are you in my group me group?
I am.
Can you tell everyone about the group me? I feel like you can do a better job.
Well, the group me that he has vetted a few of us. It is our Nerd Nation, where we have multiple chats and we encourage each other. I must say everyone in that chat is wonderful. We have different areas. There's content area. There's a health and wellness, spirituality. Honey, we encouraging each other to go to church, get right with the Lord. As well as just daily things. We're putting in tips, we're putting in videos. He's giving us videos to watch, things that he's worked on, people that have their own things that are going on, giving tidbits on how to create content, how to be more visible, get out of that introvert area. Hey girl, hey! See we down there in the comments.
Oh my God. Okay, so you know, as y'all see me on the show talk about like my finances and just like learning more things about money, business,
All of
health,
that.
spirituality, manifesting, it's been like, you know, there's like, I'm really like tapped in on this shit. Like, I'm in it. Like, I'm in it. And I just wanted to start cultivating a community because, I mean, a lot of people of color follow me. A lot of queer people follow me. A lot of Black women follow me. And these are the communities that don't know a lot of this information. And so I just wanted to cultivate and create a community where I can have these discussions with people who are also interested in the same thing. And I can share what I'm learning. And then they can, as they have network, talk to each other. And you just be a group of accountability. We talk about health and wellness.
Big accountability. Hopefully everybody in Nerd Nation did their 20-minute walk this week. Okay. We almost to the end of the week. 20 minutes outside.
Oh, how you get in the group meeting?
Yeah.
You have to DM me on Instagram because I gotta check you out. Because this is a serious deal. Like, this is something that's like, we ain't talking about drama. There was somebody who
ain't no blog post, no
I
none of that stuff.
Maybe this ain't like
this ain't that.
This not this. Like, this is something that I do, I live, I breathe, and I want for people because like everything that I've experienced, I know everybody else can experience because who the hell am I? You know what I'm saying? And so this has just been a community of us just getting to it, holding each other accountable. DM me if you want to be added into it.
Big love. But like I said, I love y'all down. I really do. I will see y'all in October. Me and Mama. Tell Mama Twixt we have one together. We coming on down. We coming on down. So what you say there is the www. I love you guys, but listen, like I said, I'm sad it's not gonna be a reunion. But and Dario, really, do not beat yourself up. You have given the people a lot, so you need to take this time, baby. If you need to go to Thailand, Phuket, somewhere, and just say I'm gonna take 6 months off and be away from the people. No, he need to go far. I need him not to have access to Dario. I need Dario to be secluded and really take some time to self-care. Like, honestly, because I know it takes a lot dealing with all the different personalities, all them different spirits and whatnot, you know, flying up around and through there. So I'm glad we got this tonight. I'm supposed to be up in a couple of hours, but I'm up here hanging out with y'all. But I love y'all down. Chase the reality family.
Thanks for stopping by. And I'll see you soon.
You'll see me very soon.
Yes.
Get on my toes. See, look, now they going up in the group chat, Oliver. We don't wrote the group chat up.
Yeah. Oh, that's my phone over here vibrating.
Yes, bring on up.
Yes. If y'all want to be in the group chat, you got to DM me on Instagram. This is I called it Nerd Nation. This is what we talk about. You know, we just holding each other accountable. We talk about health and wellness, mental health, spirituality, business and entrepreneurship, content creation, finances. I be dropping what I know, what I'm doing, videos I think they should watch. They be talking in there, health and wellness. Maybe we get to it. Yes. Who's next in the queue? Anybody else in the queue?
One more. I think we got time for one more.
Well, I want to get because this is the last one.
Last one.
Come on, y'all. I'm gonna stay.
I just need to say justice for the wig. Period.
Oh no, I got the wig fixed.
Justice for the wig. Hi, Darius.
But Nicole, bitch, you made a good wig because bitch, that shit, it was stood. Like ain't no tracks missing or nothing.
Period.
And I just want to be very clear. The only reason why the wig came off is because while I was down there, I had unsnapped it in the back. And I was trying to take it off, which is when Wayne jumped on me, which I'm so upset about. I told Wayne, now you and I gotta fight.
Right.
But the band that Nicole put on it, bitch, that thing goes nowhere. Like that band was tight. The wig still would have been on my head if I never unsnapped it.
Period. And justice for Darius finger waves over there.
Period. You see
no
it.
finger waves slander. How's
One
everybody doing? You guys
pull this off my head, Nicole.
Period. Hello. Shamir did that, honey. You know, I love the swoops and doops. I just wanted to come up here and harass y'all and say hello. That's all.
I love you.
I love you too. I didn't want nothing, honey, but you look good. You look good, honey. And you were down there doing your thing, you know. It's fine.
Nicole,
I'll let you
candy, Nicole.
I got y'all. You could be my man, I guess, because you could take care of me. I see you could defend me, honey, if we got to get into some scuffles in these streets, honey. So now we can officially get together, you know.
Yeah.
Big purr. Now we can officially get together, you know.
I see. Nicole, we got to go get us a pork chop plate.
I love you, Nicole.
Pork chop plate.
Nicole, get off the line so we can get somebody else. I love you.
Okay, bye. I love you too.
Yeah, I know somebody.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, Oliver. How are you?
I'm great, and you? What's
My
going
name is
on?
Tamora. So let me explain who I am. Actually, I want to turn the light on so you can see what I look like. Okay?
Tamora.
Yeah. Here I come. Give me a moment. I was. Oh, not my LED. Hold on, child.
No, girl, you should have had this together.
Wait a minute now.
No, you should have had this together. Now, who next? Or maybe somebody next.
Damn. No, I just have 3 quick questions.
This is another
okay?
one. What's up for the Cincy Pop?
No, I just have 3 quick questions. Oliver, when Rico gets his hairline done, do you fear hugging him because it might get on your clothes? That's my first question. It's a yes or no question. Okay, yes, no, maybe so. Okay, perfect. Let's move on.
No.
For context, what exactly does Berlin's breath smell like? We want to know. The people want to know.
It was enough to startle me into a moment of being paused and not knowing what to do.
Okay.
And I mean, we all have those moments, you know. When you drink the fermented grapes, and if your tongue is already white to the back, it may cause a chemical reaction that results in a foul odor. That's okay. But I was like, ooh, I'm really sorry about it. That's why I kind of understood why she was. But it was like, girl, just stop, you know, because I did jump. I did.
Okay, last question. King Cain called you one of his hoes. Exactly how many times have you and King Cain been intimate? Because he made it seem like it wasn't just a one-time thing.
I mean, honestly, no. I've known King Cain. 2019. So me and King Cain have gone through these moments where we're gonna talk. We're not gonna talk.
I don't want you to marry.
We're gonna do this. We not, we are, we not, we are, we don't, we will, we are, we won't, we not. It's always been like an in and out. It's always been like a nebulous thing. The best way I can describe our energy is New York and Tiffany. I mean, New York and Flavor Flav. Yeah. Like that's the energy. It's just it's
a beautiful woman.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful chaos. You know.
You didn't really answer the question, but I'm gonna let you rock. Congratulations on.
What's the question?
How many times have you and? Oh, definitely more than once. Got it.
I mean, it's been more than I just said that. I literally just said that.
Period. Congratulations on being the last. The first shall be last. Love you. Bye.
Love you too.
Love TTB. A fool.
Okay.
All right, Kimora.
Shady now. When I come to ATL, I'm gonna get you.
Yeah. Well, hopefully come
anyway. Now, because you said I had to move on, so let's move on. So let's break down how fake these people are, okay? I watched the show since you started the show. So I know everyone that be on there.
And what happened? Baby, this not me touching. This is Andario. So this not me.
Hi, Andario. I know he's so nice. And I want to join the cast. Ain't nothing against him. But anyway, so the fake people on there, like I already was ready for Berlin. And what's the backup dancer name? What's the boy name? JeTwahn. So I already was saying stuff on Instagram that they were troublemakers, and y'all was telling me stop and block them. The way that they come at you is like they're looking for a moment on the show. You didn't get the moment last time, so you're trying to pin everything on him, and then you're trying to be rude and aggressive when you come at him. I watched it. You did nothing wrong to that boy or her. Does she wear the same black stuff when she comes to places? Because that black looked... Anyway, next. Willa. For you to give her an opportunity with Kaleidoscope and Dario, you can turn her. For you to give her an opportunity, what I didn't like was you gave her an opportunity with a major company, which is Kaleidoscope. You let her sit there in front of people and you let her do your hair in front of major people. For her to go back and say, well, that's what you get for what happened. First of all, as a trans Black woman, you should never advocate for sexual assault, rape, pedophile, and all of that. No one should be touched in no places if they say no. And then you're calling him your friend, but you go right behind his back and talk about him like that. Let me cut to the chase, Oliver. They're not your friends. They're not on your level. You're doing more things than them. So like they're in the background and you're the head nerd in charge. Next thing you know, what's the other one name? Sevyen, Drew. We're going to address her as Drew. It's still a unisex name. It's a unisex name. It's a sweetheart. Sevyen. We're going to address Sevyen properly. Okay. As a woman of my experience for 18 years, the hormones don't make you do that all that. Hormones don't make you flip out on your friends. Hormones don't make you go up and down. She only been on hormones for a year. I've been on hormones for almost 20, and I still have the same balance. So what she's telling them are lies, and she's a fake friend. She's a fake friend. I didn't like that. And Cain, last person. For him touching you in the kitchen while his boyfriend was right there and you're telling him to stop, and you're loud about telling him to stop, and then he tried to come on here in his green screen, like that made me cry. Because why would you come on here and try to spin it when you know you was rubbing up on his butt and then you told him that? But when he clocked you and wanted to bring it to the forefront because he's a regular person and not a TV person, you got upset and say that you're not a creep. That's very creepy. Just because you guys did something on a Monday, today is Thursday, and you're still saying, oh yeah, I'm with Tonka. You're calling Tonka your man, but you're filling up on Oliver. Oliver has been respectful of your relationship. You're the one that's been disrespectful to it. And now in the next episode of him saying he loved Tonka, like that really hurt because Tonka is really a sweet person. Like, come on now. The boy just had gastro bypass surgery. If that boy stresses out over a boy and some meat between his legs because of that, that is hurtful. And watching this, I know I will be hurt. Like this man, I'm calling him my boyfriend, but you rubbing up on this guy's booty at a party, telling him you should have picked me. Like, come on. What I want from the show is the real, like the real. Give us all real around. Not when you get in the green screen. Not when you actually feel safe to say it somewhere. Bring it to the people's face. Like, tell them how you feel. This group can actually be a great group if the people just be realistic and stop talking shit behind people's back and doing the bull crap. It's real dumb. It's real dumb. Because y'all can be a fab group. Oh, okay.
Keep talking. No, and Dario probably got to go to the next person. That's not us, baby.
It's okay. I know that y'all gotta go to the next person. I don't take it as shade or anything. But
thank you for coming up. I appreciate you.
Of course, I love your show. I've been watching you since you've been on with Madison. I always enter the chat on Instagram, but they always block me because I'm always telling the truth. I got into it with Seven's mom, letting her know the truth. But I wasn't rude and disrespectful. I'm supportive to all mothers. I love my mom. Whoever supports a trans girl, that's big. But she
I do just want to say this. I'm sorry, baby. Thank you, baby. Oh, look at you. Come on. She is mud.
I'm trying not to come up here, but y'all.
She is mud.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Right.
But I want to come on the show and put the people in their place for you. Hi, my name is Kim. So you guys can see who I said. Huh?
That probably been done.
It's over now, baby. You
Okay.
get them the hell.
Well, I'm sad to see you go.
I do want to say this. And Dario, what you doing, girl?
Playing with the camera. You like this mug? Why you playing with the camera?
And Dario,
it's so much.
It's so much because it's the real truth and it's something that the people don't talk about. That's why it's so much. Like the people get on here and want to praise and give all of the fake stuff and Oliver, no. Like, let's tell the truth. We watched the show for a reason. The people are fake and shady. You do not need them around you. You're a business person first.
Yeah.
Secondly, you do not need anyone embarrassing you or your name or your brand. Thirdly, let the backup dancers go be backup dancers. Those are backup dancers that are worrying about broke sugar daddies that they don't have. Those are backup dancers whose motherfucking clothes look like the same thing that they wear on every episode. Those are the backup dancers who...
I do want to say this. Tonka's pronouns are she.
Yes.
Sevyen and Sevyen.
Yes.
JeTwahn
pronouns are they, them, there.
I just want to be clear about that.
Yeah.
There was something that she said.
We love all our people, and they're, whether or not we're on the same page, we're gonna be respectful of names and where people are in their journey.
Anybody next in Dario? Hey.
Hey. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yes. What you got?
Okay. Period. Okay. So I don't have a question. I'm just like a real big fan. And I just want to, of yours, first and foremost. But I just want to give Dario his roses to sit and edit a show like to perfection, like you do Chasing Atlanta every week, baby. To go through the things that you go through with these different personalities, each and every filming. I don't know. Like, I had to get therapy. I'm sorry. I would have to get therapy. Yeah, I just came up here to no shade give and Dario his roses because baby, you carried for the LGBTQ community, and you deserve everything in the world. Everything in the world. It's like everything in the world. And in closing, y'all stream Hydraulics. It come out next Friday. And yeah, y'all have a wonderful night.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you so much.
Y'all drop some roses in the chat for and Dario.
Yeah.
Yeah, drop some roses in the chat for this man.
Y'all done stay strong in here watching this
I
live.
mean-
I feel bad for the people who are gonna try to watch this tomorrow.
I mean, they're gonna be like,
But
what?
it was, I mean, shit, they watched Cat Williams.
I'm about to say, it's about
Shit.
Cat Williams, baby.
Shit. Who next?
Just as
I know
long.
we got one more
Back.
person, and I do want to touch on something.
Okay, I'm back, and I
This is
want to
back, baby.
apologize. I'm back. I want to apologize. And Dario, you might have clicked me off for some things that I said. I hope not. But it is an honor to share the presence with the head nerd and Darius. But I want to make sure that I say that. Maybe I was too excited to be able to talk to you, Oliver, but it is. And it was very much so a tough scene, but I stuck it out because I had a lot of stuff to talk about on my notepad, but a lot of people was hitting on it. And two, yes, my birthday's in November. Yes, in October, I will be there at that Cancun. I will because I seen last season. But now I'm gonna be quick indoors so you don't cut me off, and I ain't gonna talk really trashy. Y'all know I've been drinking, but here it is here. Kendra, I love you. Thank you. You know, Kendra tried to talk about it too, like, you know, we need to come together, which I said too. I want to say this, Oliver. Remember, you put together. I seen the cut for the chase scene. You about to do another, put something. I was like, damn, I wish I could rap because I would be in on that. And so I appreciate that, and that's gonna be a joy for you to deliver to the people. Is bringing the rap artists and the LGBTQ together. Now, y'all know I was gonna talk trans, but I'm not. Let me get through this quick. I want to talk about Tonka and King Cain. And I know a lot of people didn't already talked about this, but I want to go back to that because there was a lot I wanted to say about that. At this point, based on me seeing things that's transpiring, I feel like because I'm open with my man. If we want to have somebody else involved and we want to do group stuff, I'm with all the shit and all the stuff. And so now looking at everything, I feel like he wearing a Tonka chain around his neck after he did all that with you. And that's a tough situation. It's like you sticking by it, sis. You understand that your man is who he is. I'm gonna use the term who he is. I'm not a King Cain fan, but I'm not gonna tear him up. But if y'all seen how I went on Talk Live and he done me, baby, I'm not a King Cain fan at all. And it was along Dominique. This is another thing. This is important to me. The JeTwahn and Dominique conversation or not was it? Yeah, it was that. Oh well, who is the bitches you can? This is what I want to say for Dominique, baby. You tougher than that, and you got more balls than that. Stand on what it is. If you saying stop kissing all these bitches, even if y'all is just friends, girl, say that because JeTwahn felt like he was mustered up and like, oh well, say who it is. Well, of course it was you because you was the only person that was in the game and it wasn't nothing. I didn't take it for anything because I've been watching forever. I watched that episode. I was like, woo, child, that's about to go crazy, right? But anyway, you know, at the end of the day, I felt like Dominique shouldn't even have put no energy into that. And if you was, Dom, I was on your live, stand on your shit. Say, bitch, it was you. He kissed your raggedy lip ass. But let's move on. I wasn't really shading Sevyen, but it was like, okay, we've all been through some things, and I understand you might have had to be at the place and, you know, getting yourself together. But I think that this time around, Sevyen is a little bit more calm. And I think that there's been some conversations had where she's trying to surround herself or being around people that's telling her how to act with hormones. Now, I'm a transgender girl and I'm on hormones. And so for me, like I said before on previous with you guys, the smallest thing will make me upset and it's a problem. And so I just don't even like, to me, that was kind of extra. But let me make sure I go. Tonka, your showcase was everything. The song is everything. Rico Cassadine, baby, the song is everything. Just with the mess. I wanted to talk about that too because I previously used to follow and support Just with the Mess. I do not any longer, and that was my own personal choice to do so. I'm not competing with any one real woman or anything like that, and I don't want to start any bad conversation or vibe about it, but it's like some things just like you shouldn't have said, and I was offended by a lot of things that she said, and it made me step back as someone that followed her or supported what she was doing as a comedian. So for Just Hilarious and me, I've canceled her. For Kaya, I've canceled Kaya. So it's a lot of people that I'm just not even going to give any play to because this is how you truly feel. And not just transgender women, but I need everybody to look at the whole scope of LGBTQ. We are all discriminated against in one way or another, and sexual harassment and all that. They try to make it a sexualized thing because we live an alternative lifestyle, but it's not that. You were inspiration for me. Now I'm a little lit, but Oliver, you're inspiration for me.
Thank you, Sugar. I appreciate it, baby. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think, yeah, I was trying to warn you that they about to kick you off. I appreciate it. Sugar was our last one. I do want to talk about a couple things before we go. I am going to touch on, I had to write some things down. I am going to talk about where the situation is now, actively as of today. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to tell some other things, but we first got to do some homework before y'all get out of here. Okay, listen. I will be dropping some new merchandise next week, Wednesday, for the finale. So you can find that on all my social media. I will be posting what we got, but we need some new merchandise. As you guys know, as a person talked about earlier, I have my Nerd Nation accountability group me. If you want to be a part of it, please DM me on Instagram. It's only positive things. People are very serious about taking that step forward in 2024. This is a community for you to get some support, some virtual support. I still do creative services, guys. I've actually been doing a lot of consultations with people who are trying to like get their social media together, get their artistry together. So hit me up as well. You can hit me up in my DM. You can email me if you need a creative consultation. People trying to start a YouTube channel, podcast, music videos, everything that I do. The door is open for you to come get a consultation. What else? Okay, here we go to some promos. And Dario, get your finger ready. This Sunday, I am live in person hosting in ATL for MLK Pride Weekend down to Pretty Plates. Cue it up, Dario. And then we're gonna talk about some more tea before we go. And Dario probably like, bitch. Yes. While we wait for him to play it, if you're in Atlanta this Sunday, the information is on all of my social media. I'm hosting at Pretty Plates Brunch Bar here in Atlanta for MLK Weekend this Sunday beginning at 11. It's karaoke, $25 hookahs in Atlanta, child. Winning the last time a hookah was $25 anywhere. And 50% off the most flights and house champagne bottles. I will be there. Come hug Manette. Let's turn up. Let's have a good time, please.
What's going on, y'all? It's Oliver Twixt here, the head nerd in charge, letting you know that I will be in full effect this Sunday in Atlanta for MLK Pride Weekend. I'm hosting down to the Pretty Plates Brunch Bar here in Atlanta, and we will have it going on. Not only will we have karaoke full swinging in the place, we got $25 hookahs and 50% off mimosa flights and house champagne bottles. You don't want to miss it. Plus, a full menu. Listen, it is going down this Sunday again at the Pretty Plates Brunch Bar here in Atlanta for MLK Pride Weekend. Where Oliver Twixt, head nerd in charge, will be hosting. See you there. Here, shit.
That's what I think.
That's what I fucking think. Okay. Of course, go to www.twixtrip.com to book your all-inclusive stay with me as we do the Twixt Takeover in Punta Cana, the DR. You've been hearing everybody saying that they're booking their room. They're booking their room. It's going to be amazing. We've improved on everything, and I'm so excited to go on my Nerd Nation vacation with my people.
Nerd Nation vacation.
It's the Nerd Nation vacation, baby. Where we have a good time.
Pack your bags because you are invited to the Twixt takeover in the Dominican Republic, hosted by your favorite nerd, Oliver Twixt, from October 10th to the 14th, 2024. It's a 5-day all-inclusive stay at one of the finest 5-star resorts in Punta Cana, Hotel Rio Republica All-Inclusive Resort. Treat yourself to a luxury stay with beach access, fine dining, unlimited food and drinks, on-site attractions, spa amenities, and daily activities hosted by myself and my other co-hosts. This also includes a free masterclass on business, content creation, and social media marketing. And yes, everything is included. All you have to do is book your flight and show up. Now it's only a $100 deposit to lock in the early bird rate before the price goes up. Go to www.twixtrip.com right now to book your package to lock in the early bird rate. See you there.
I heard it. I will still be going live on my YouTube channel probably tomorrow at 12. Just follow me at Oliver Twixt on YouTube. I'm still going to go live, and I'm actually going to read what I submitted to. I'm going to read the full account because I couldn't remember, but I'm going to read verbatim what was said. But head over to the Oliver Twixt YouTube channel. Of course, you can find all my music videos, but you can find the In the Mix with Twixt podcast, our queer commentary on reality TV and commentary. We can hear myself, hear my friend Darius, hear our friend Sasha, and a special guest talk about the things. You may have seen us on TikTok do some numbers, on Instagram do some numbers, on YouTube do some numbers. So please come support us. Please support my YouTube channel. I'm actually still dropping my behind the scenes Chasing Atlanta vlog, which I'm actually glad I waited till the end to do it because like I'm vlogging every scene. So like you'll see like before we start, after we start, during, and Dario, the In the Mix with Twixt podcast for me, please. Oh shit! I'm sorry, girl.
Areas on G, make a nigga spend it all on me. Let's get it in ride. Come on, hydraulics. Come on.
Yes,
hydraulics.
Come on. Friday. I need y'all support. Listen, if you want to support me, if you want to send me a hug, if you want to send me love, head over to iTunes right now. Type in Oliver Twixt Hydraulics. Head over to iTunes right now. Type in Oliver Twixt Hydraulics and click the pre-save button. The link is in the chat. It's on my social media. But if you go to iTunes and actually type in Oliver Twixt Hydraulics, it will definitely pop up. Please hit the pre-save button. Tell your friend, tell your brother, tell your cousin, tell your man, tell everybody that Oliver Twixt is dropping Hydraulics next week Friday.
Yeah.
Sorry. Do you have the podcast one down ready, and Dario? I'm sorry, girl.
You should
leave your box and gloves at the house, okay?
Need a daily fix? Get in the mix with Twixt, a live digital digest of queer commentary on reality TV and social media.
I do have to play devil's advocate just a little bit. I think Nene is above Tiffany Pollard.
Really?
Let me tell you something, bitch. If you hit me, I'm gonna hit you so hard you got to go get your man.
Live every Monday night, only on the Oliver Twixt YouTube channel. Watch and listen as myself and my bestest squirrel and girlfriends get into our favorite guilty pleasures.
I know in working with children, we were always taught like children learn behavior through two things: for what's taught and what's allowed.
As for me in my house, we would serve the Lord.
You see what I'm saying?
What is like the main key advice that you would give?
Get a lawyer.
And you just never know who is going to stop by in the mix.
You know what, Sam? We're going to go to you first.
Let me say something right now. Just watching the show, my butthole was in a knot.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a lot, so buckle the up because I have so many opinions on this.
Don't miss a good laugh and some exclusive tea.
I have another phone call that I actually have recorded.
I think she's still in the back, Dr. G. I'm waiting on her to get back on too.
Get in the mix with Twixt every Monday night, only on the Oliver Twixt YouTube channel. See you there.
And then second to last, guys, I am putting out a project February the 9th, which is actually the day before my birthday, February the 10th. The second Oliver Twixt EP, Copy and Paste. This is a Chasing Reality exclusive. I still won't put this out on social media. But my EP, Copy and Paste, is dropping the 9th of February. So please follow me so you can get that link when that link is live. Glow Up, 86,000 streams in 1 year. Thank y'all who's going on the project. We got a Glow Up retwix by a popping mainstream girl who's blessing me with the opportunity to collaborate. Hydraulics, Throw It in a Circle, I'ma Eat, and some new songs. The Close to Me song y'all heard on this episode, the Slow Singing song from last season, all those songs are going in there, and some new things. Please, please, please support me. And Dario, throw the picture up here. The first image from this new era. And Dario like, girl.
It's just so much to promote.
I mean, girl, this is what I'm a business.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
You ain't chasing Atlanta. Atlanta chasing you. Yeah. Like, what is going on? We just love it. Yeah.
Yes. Copy and paste coming to you February the 9th. I still don't know what the cover of the EP is going to be, but this is one.
That's so cute.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, and next, yes, coming soon, the second installment of Chasing the Beat is coming, and I'm so proud. And please listen to the end. If you're an artist who wants to be seen in Chasing the Beat, please follow those instructions. Chasing the Beat is on its way.
Let's go.
Yes, I'm so excited about it.
You really think that was it? Baby, get ready for yet another big night in web reality. Not only do we chase the beat, we set the tone, honey, for one more show-stopping night. Presented by me, Oliver Twixt, the second installment of Chasing the Beat, a celebration of queer art and creativity is here. Join us as some of the stars from Chasing Atlanta take one final bow, plus special appearances from some of our faves from Dallas and even Los Angeles. Be sure to watch it live on the Chasing Reality YouTube channel, coming soon.
I get the bag, you get the bag, we get the bag. All my hitters in the club gon' get the bag. Ryan get the bag, Ryan get the bag, get it. Ryan get the bag, Ryan get the bag, get it.
Oh, and one more thing. If you are a performing artist and want the chance to join the lineup for this upcoming Chasing the Beat to perform your music in front of our viewing audience, here's your shot. Email us now at oliver.twix@mychasingreality.com for more information.
Yes.
I get the bag, you get the bag.
Oh, and I know Kendra's probably like, why would that? But yes, that's also going on the project. Oh, yeah, the Oliver Twixt Kendra collab.
Is this the?
Oh, that was an exclusive. I had to sneak that in there.
Is this the Do You Need 30 Seconds song?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, this is actually the song we actually worked on back in season 3, actually.
The one with the paperwork. Is it that song?
No, but,
okay,
but that's around that time.
Okay,
that's around that time. Yeah.
Let me just go through the bush.
Okay, let's talk right fast. So let's talk about one, people saying these people are not my friends, that they use me. I'm gonna get us out because I'm gonna be real quick. No one can ever use me. Everything that I give and I offer is of God. Everything that I have, my talents, my gifts, my blessings, my overflow, what I do, what I give freely to connect and do all those things, those are of God. So no one can ever use me because I don't own them. I'm only a vessel for God. God owns all of this. This is all because of him. I can't take no credit. I have to always and will always give him credit for everything.
Amen.
And so no one can use me because this stuff belongs to God. And all I have to say is for the people who took things knowing they felt secretly about me in their heart,
they're gonna have to take that up with.
They have to answer to him.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
And so that's why I never feel used, because these are things that I feel led to give, that I don't mind giving. That'll always be my story.
Amen.
Because God has blessed me so much, and I will always try to be a blessing to whoever I can. Because I feel like that's my duty.
Blessed. Yeah.
But I honestly feel like that's my
remain,
duty.
You will remain
like,
blessed for that.
Who am I to hold anything back? This is all God.
Amen.
Have at it. Where the situation is right now. If you've been following me on my YouTube, I haven't talked about any of this, right? Because I wanted to not only be respectful of the situation. This ain't no Meg Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez type of shit. Like, I don't need validation from the public, and I love y'all, but I don't need, and I appreciate what the people are doing, but I never wanted to make it a spectacle, because what happened to me was not a spectacle. And what has happened to me since then has also worsened the situation. Because honestly, a simple sorry and acknowledgement would have fixed it. But all the things that I haven't spoken about, and I still haven't spoken about, but it's documented because I started the documentation back then.
Yeah.
And I have been collecting.
Yeah. And there are ways to resolve issues like this.
And there's sure ways to resolve them. To all the people who are asking me how I've been dealing with this, listen, y'all, it has been a lot. I'm not gonna lie. 2023 was the best year of my life, and it still was the best year of my life. Even with all this craziness going on, God's light still shined through. But I will also say it was probably one of the years where I was challenged the most emotionally, spiritually, everything else. I came to this realization, right? If we say we trust the Lord, we trust the Bible, we trust his word, right? God talks about this in his Bible. God talks about people are going to lie on you. People that you helped are going to betray you. People are going to go out of their way to spread lies and mistruths about you. These are the things that are going to happen, right? And these things are happening because these are some of the things, as you guys have seen, people have done all those things, and I'm not exaggerating. This has been proven. It's coming out. People have lied in the past, have covered up, have done all these things. But what has kept me very sane is in the same Bible that says these things are going to happen, the same Bible also speaks of my elevation. The same Bible also speaks of my protection. The same Bible also speaks that if I do not return fire for fire, that I will be handled accordingly. Just like those people who spread those things will be handled accordingly as well.
That's right.
And I've seen it. I already know what's on the horizon. I've seen it time and time again, which is why I have no problem removing my hands because
this battle's not yours.
It's not. It's really not. And he's always handled everybody better than I ever could have. Always. And we've seen it time and time again, year after year after year.
And we've seen it week after week after week.
You've seen it. I love the Lord.
Yeah.
I love the Lord. And I will always love him. And I will always give him glory. I will always give him praise. Because it's only because of him. Where are we? Okay. I do want to say this. We're about to get out here, y'all. We started this live thing. Child, it's been 6 years on this channel for me, y'all. I started filming with the show. My relationship actually started with them when I did the promo for the reunion that had Madison in it for season 2. So actually,
I didn't even know that.
So actually, my relationship started back as far as season 2, which was actually around this time back in 2018. A couple of months. So I've been, again, affiliated with this channel with Dario for 6 years, with y'all for 6 years. And I'm just so proud of everything we've been able to do. Starting the live after show, doing the first out-of-state cast trip, going to other cities, having green screens.
Out of the country.
I'm sorry. Going to other cities, having green screens, having my own spinoffs, going out of the country and filming a whole spinoff. Like, I've been able to have so many firsts, and I thank God for blessing me to, and I'm not shy to say it, for blessing me to what has been an iconic time on this channel. It's been iconic. And even with all the craziness going on, I still have to be grateful because,
all joy.
Like, we came and we did and we superseded,
Right.
Even when people have lied and plotted and attacked and ganged up on and done all these things, y'all are looking at a living example, living proof, but God. And I'm not perfect, and God handles me, okay? But one thing I can say, and I can stand on true, is that I've never intentionally done anything to harm anybody. Never. Never purposely, knowingly knew the truth and still spreaded a lie. Never hurt no one, spoke anyone's business. As much as they try to speak on what they think about me, what we can type in the internet and know quickly about them. I've never resorted to those things. I'm so proud.
Proud of you too.
I want to thank the people. I want to thank y'all. Like I've always said, chasing reality, chasing the lens where I got my start. Like, this is how people became to know me outside of who I worked with. And I'm so grateful to y'all for the amount of support y'all have given me, the amount of love, everything that y'all have given me over these years. I thank y'all for being the foundation in which I've stood on for all these years. No matter what I've done and gone, I appreciate y'all out there. I thank you for every click, every share, every follow, every purchase, everything. I thank y'all. And I love y'all. And even the people who don't like me, I thank y'all because y'all motivate me to be even better. Y'all motivate me to work. I thank y'all too. I appreciate it. And Dario, I love you and I thank you so much, you and Kevon, for giving me a chance. Yeah, we about to head out. This is my last thank you. I love Dario. I can say it now because we done. And Dario and I have always been friends throughout this entire time. It's been like my brother. child, we done fought, we done fell out, we done have all these things, but we've always had a mutual love and a mutual respect. And I'm just so happy that you've allowed me to stay with you all these years, for elevating me, presenting my time, my talent, my life, my story, my business, my friends, my everything. Us working together. I thank you so much. I love you. I respect what you do. And it's been an honor being over here. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much to Chasing Atlanta, Chasing Reality, everybody, all the producers, all my cast members, because without them, it would not, I thank them.
Hey.
I really do thank them. I really do thank them, because if it were not for them, doing the things that they do and continue to do, I wouldn't. Oh,
and
I
guess
love
what?
y'all.
Guess what?
What?
This is only the beginning.
Yes.
This is still the beginning.
It's still the beginning. That's so
Still the
crazy.
beginning.
I love
Still the
y'all
beginning.
so much. I love
So y'all
y'all.
stay tuned.
I love y'all. I love y'all. This is a small goodbye for now, but we will see each other again. I promise.
That's right.
Chasing the Beat, y'all. Y'all go watch that shit. All right.
Okay, because I want to be on iTunes. I want to live my dream.
All right, y'all. 3 hours later. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. I love y'all. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Life is truly what you make it. Gotta learn how to embrace it.
Oh, come here, Cookie. Y'all think about it, Cookie. Come here, mama. Come on now. When y'all met Cookie, she was just 2 years old. Now fat mama about to be
a big lady.
Yeah.
A big lady.
I love y'all so much.
This lady.
I love y'all. You got your out of here, girl.